KitchenAid.
Yo, what's good? Let's get it. Smash the like button as you come in the building. We about to get it in tonight, man. If you want to donate to the channel or you want to donate to the CashApp, go ahead and do that, man. CashApp, $ knockout boxing 86. Super chat button right there for you. I would hope that you join the channel as a channel member as well. At the very least, though, hit my like button, man. It's time for a Tank Davis pay-per-view conversation. It's time to address the Tank Davis hater club. It's time to open up the panel for any smoke that anybody may want on any topic. It's time for a good ass time tonight. Basically what I'm saying is we about to get lit tonight, man. Run them likes up as you come in the building. They free. They don't cost nothing. Jab the like button. Throw a right hand at the like button. Throw a hook at the like button. Uppercut the like button. You ain't even got to be a clean fighter. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the like button with a rabbit punch. I don't give a damn. Shit, you can kick the like button. Just make sure when you come in, you hit that like button, man. Where is my DJ? DJ G5 Gate. Where you at, good brother? Let me find my DJ where you can drop that track. DJ G5 Gate got a track for me. Where is that? I cannot find. There you go. DJ G5 Gate. Drop that track one time for your boy, man.
KO the base here. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Let me get the camera. Where's my camera? Where's the but there you go. What's good with my people? We got the Army fatigue hat. Okay. We got the Army fatigue shirt. We ready for another fire ass show. We got the red wine on deck as always. Where there it is. Bam. And we cooking on the Tank Davis Hater Club. All right. We got to talk about Timothy Bradley today, man. We got to talk about Teofimo Sr. We got to talk about Tank Davis doing 61,000 pay-per-view buys. And as always, we got to open up the panel to any and all that want to hop up and talk boxing with your boy. If you want smoke, then that's what we here for, man. Let's see who we got in the building so far. Shawwa Allah 77, one of the members to our channel, is in the building. Thank you for subscribing, being a member, and joining the channel. I hope you are enjoying the exclusive prediction videos that you get access to before everybody else. Daryl Deloach, what's up? Thrill Hill in the building. I Karma 123, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Marquis in the building. What's good? Akilo Nita. What up, Akilo? Hope you're enjoying that exclusive content, brother. Not me. What up? Light Skin Business in the building. Omega Red in the building. What up with it, man? Omega joining as a member too. Appreciate you, bro. He been rocking out since day one. The Zoom verse. TWT, what's up with it, bro? Y'all go sub up to the Zoom verse. Trap Media, what's popping, bro? Salute the Trap Media in the building. Jaron Davis in the building. Edgar Chavez, what's good with you? Adrian Vate, what's up with it? Anthony Manzano, what up? William Old School in the building, what's good? Tay Tay, the queen of MMA combat and entertainment, what's up with you? Sir Antbo in the building, what's good? I don't know if Tay Tay makes content, but if she do, y'all go sub to the channel. I'm not sure. Don't know. I know Bruce Gas, the OG, makes content though. Y'all go subscribe to Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. My beautiful wife in the building, Miss Knockout, she joined the channel too. And she could see the videos for free. But she still joined the channel. So thank you, baby, for joining the channel as a member. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. You know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about? Who else? We got Robert Singleton in the building. What up, Rob? What's good with you, bro? Who else is up in this thing? Teach. What's up with it, Teach? Shout out Teach, man. I'm the only person that can say that I've seen Teach. Y'all know that? I'm the only one that can say that I have seen Teach before. Because he came up here. He owed me some push-ups. He gave the push-ups, but he stayed backstage. Y'all think Teach is just an avatar, but your boy Knockout, I done seen Teach, man. I'm just gonna say leave Teach alone. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna say leave him alone. That's all I'm gonna tell. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, I think he bet me 50 push-ups. I feel like the brother probably could have knocked out 200 straight. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. Say. Hey, I'm dead ass serious too. I ain't even playing with y'all, bro. He owed me like 50 push-ups. He did the 50 so quick. But I'm telling y'all right now, if the bet was for 200, I think he could have did all 200 straight and probably not even broke a sweat, bro. I'm dead ass serious. I ain't playing with y'all, bro. Let's see who else we got in the building, man. Darius Warren, what's up? My brother, Right Side, member to the channel, one of the homies, one of my bros coming through. Appreciate you, Right Side. What's good with you, man? Shout out to Right Side, man. Who else in the building? Who else? We got Teach laughing because he know that shit true, man. You know I ain't bullshitting, man. Edgar Chavez in the building. What up? Peter Von Arks in the building. What's good, man? Who else we got, man? I think that's everybody so far. Smash on my like button. 56 people in the building. I know it's gonna keep growing, so please, please, please smash the like button so that everybody knows that we live. Maybe they tripping with the notifications today. Big Money, Walt Daddy Ice. What up, bro? Salute to you, man. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. We gotta talk about this shit, man. So Tank Davis fought 2 weeks ago, man. But every day I just see more and more shade being thrown the young man way, bro. You got people that can't promote their fights without talking about him. You got people saying that he chasing money, but then turn around and contradict themselves and shit. You got people literally calling this man all kind of names, even though the person that said he did some shit came back and said he didn't do the shit that they said that he did, and then they still trying to throw salt on this man's name. Then you got the 61,000 pay-per-view buys reported by none other than lifelong Hater of all things black, Rick Glazer. Hater of all things PBC, Rick Glazer reported 61,000. But now Dan Raphael is reporting some numbers. They say 210,000 or what. I don't know who to believe. So we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to open up the panel. We got so much boxing news to cover today. But first, before we get to all that, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, March 25th, PBC pay-per-view, super middleweight fight. Finalized, it's announced. We get in the fight as long as somebody don't pull out the fight, get injured, get sick, catch COVID. And it is a damn good fight. It's a damn good fight. The thing that I absolutely hate about the fight, the thing that I can't stand about the fight, Trayshawn, what up? Is that my OG coach ain't gonna get to see it, bro. It's the only thing not to like about that fight, man. KD, what up, bro? That's the only thing I don't like about the fight is that the OG coach ain't gonna be able to see that shit, man. I wish that he would be able to watch the fight with us. I know he gonna, you know what I'm saying, be looking down and watching it, but it just ain't gonna be the same. The lead up to the fight ain't gonna be the same without him. The shit talking between the people that got Caleb Plant winning versus the people that you know what I'm saying, versus coach riding for David Benavidez. I got David Benavidez over everybody. It just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be just something missing, bro. Something missing. But yeah, I'm excited for that fight, bro. I can't wait for that fight. You know what I'm saying, to get popping, bro. That is a damn good fight. Anybody that's shitting on that fight or got anything to say about that fight, bro, just don't even talk boxing with them no more, man. What's good, Dang Father? I see you. If you got anything negative to say about David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, bro, and you try to spin that shit as some negative shit, man, I can't talk to you, bro. I can't talk to you, bro. But yeah, that fight is finalized. It got announced. It's a done deal, bro. We locked in. We all knew it was coming. We all saw it coming. But just to know that it's finalized and they're announcing it and it's official, that means a lot. YGB22, what up? Dub Right Side says facts. Shout out to Coach. Yeah, 100% facts, bro. Peter, what's up with you, bro? I see you in the building. 66 people in the building. 56 likes. I need the likes to get all the way up. I need the likes to get all the way up. Now let's talk about some shit, man. Let's talk about some shit, man. Let me play this for y'all, man. First, we're gonna start with Tim Bradley, bro. We gotta start with old Timothy Bradley, Desert Storm, man.
Truck tells the world.
Let me go on mute because I ain't giving nobody no free publicity. Let me get these ads. My bad, I was on mute. I said we got 70 people in here with 60 likes. Hit my like button, bro. Hit my like button. Let's get the people in here because they may not be sending out the notifications. Dominic, I see you. I hope you hit that like button when you came in here, man. But shout out to Dominic in the building. Emmanuel Pettigrew, I see you. Rail Johnson, what up? Hope y'all hitting the like button as y'all come in here, man. Peter says Tim has his opinions. 100% facts, bro. And if it was just boxing and it wasn't on some hater shit, I wouldn't even feel the need, you know what I'm saying, to talk about the shit, Peter. But we got to talk about it because I feel like it's some shit that no one should, you know what I'm saying, do. And we should be fair and we should say shit from an objective point of view. But here we go, bro. Let's hear what Tim had to say about Tank Davis. And then we're going to get into what Teofimo Sr. had to say. Then we're going to open up the panel. Josh Sanders, what up, bro? Then we'll open up the panel for everybody. But here we go, man.
Tim, congratulations again on the Hall of Fame. A lot has happened since I last saw you.
Yeah.
I was just wondering what you thought about Tank's performance against Hector Garcia.
What I expected, pretty much a walk in the park. He dominated, for me. Hector's a 130 pounder, man. I didn't think anything different of it. I mean, the fact that he's facing another southpaw interests me a bit, but I knew Tank was gonna get the job done. He didn't land that hard kill shot to end the night and dramatic.
He didn't land the hard kill. Like, I'm gonna start right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start right there. Like, everybody, and Tim Bradley ain't the only one doing this, but he did what I expected. It's a 130 pounder. Hector Luis Garcia is nothing. It's garbage. But when Vasily Lomachenko was pulling up Guillermo Rigondeaux all the way from 122 pounds to 130 pounds, he didn't care how small Guillermo Rigondeaux was. He was giving Lomachenko all kind of props and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of praise for that shit, right? Luera Grassroots, what up? Black Kings Boxing, what up? Black Boxing Kings, my bad. What up, bro? Jab Jamboree, hey, bro. Hey, hold up. Hey, man. I need to get on the night court, bro. I need to get on the night court. And I'm charging Bill Haney and Devin Haney with clout chasing. God damn it. Okay? I want to prosecute that shit. You find somebody to defend that shit. I want to get on the night court. It's time, bro. Shout out to the Jab Jamboree, man. Y'all go subscribe to my brother. But I'm putting cases on all you niggas. Hey, I'm putting cases on all of them. I want to charge, as the prosecutor, I am charging Bill Haney and Devin Haney with clout chasing, goddammit. Find somebody to defend that shit. And we going in. But anyway, back to this shit, man. So that's the shit that get me, bro. It seemed like with Tim Bradley, bro, it's always what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander. So Loma can pull somebody up 8 pounds from 122 to 130. And when Loma was putting hands on, oh, no Maschenko. No Maschenko. Guillermo Rigondeaux quit. He made Guillermo Rigondeaux quit. You cool with that. But then you start off your hating by saying, he was fighting a 130 pounder. He just did what I was supposed to do. That sound like some hater ass shit. Then you just blatantly lie, bro. Then you just blatantly lie on this man, bro. You say that this man didn't land a kill shot. When he hit the man with that left hook, bro, the man started doing the limbo. He looked like a person that's trying to touch their toes, but they not flexible. So he like bent his knees to touch his toes because he got hit so hard. He almost just folded up like a goddamn slinky, bro, or like a futon or some shit, man. Had the man going blind out there. I can't see. This man hit a man so hard he damn near gave him a concussion, bro. And you say he didn't land a kill shot. I got you, Jack. It's in the description of my video, bro. If you go to the description right now, my email is right there, bro. And it's right here too. Let me take this out. It's right there, bro. Oh shit. Let me take that off. It's right there, bro. Right there under my beard, bro. Right there under my name. You got it. And so I'm already as soon, and this is just the beginning. It gets worse, bro. So as soon as I heard that shit, I'm like, he full of shit. He full of shit, and that's where like people like me, like I get on people like Tim Bradley and Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward. Like I get on their nerves, bro. Like they can't stand somebody like me, fam. They can't stand somebody like me because I remember all the shit that you done said leading up to this. I remember your behavior towards certain instances leading up to this certain situation. Swat Jones, what up? I remember that shit. So Loma pulled up Guillermo Rigondeaux and you was cool with it and you ain't had no issue with it. That shit was a great victory. And he pulled him up more weight than Tank pulled Hector Luis Garcia up. Hector Luis Garcia get hit real hard by a shot that make him go blind and make his whole goddamn knees buckle, but you say he ain't landed a kill shot. And then after he did that, he proceeded to beat on his ass some more. But he ain't landed a kill shot, though. He made that man quit in the corner, made his whole team stop the fight the same way that Lomachenko made the other guy the whole team stop the fight. Lomas was impressive though, bringing the dude up 8 pounds, but Tanks wasn't impressive bringing the dude up 5 pounds. So right there, I'm like, oh man, do I need to induct you into the Tank Davis hater club, bro? But let's keep going, man.
But you know, he still landed what he needed to land to get the knockout win. But you know, I think that you know, Heyman and Mayweather Promotions, they've done a great job with it, building him. Great job building the brand. Okay, you got the brand now. The kid is a star. Kid sells out arenas. Now it's time to give him his career. You know,
bro, this might be a down south thing, man, or a Texas thing. Big Ray in the super chat, man. Shout out Big Ray. Hold on, it's got to pop up over here. There you go. Shout out Big Ray in the super chat with the $2. He say salute KO86 in chat. Salute to you, Big Ray. Appreciate you supporting the channel monetarily, man. If anybody else want to support, got that cash out and we got that super chat down there. But anyway, bro, this might just be me, bro. And maybe y'all let me know. Appreciate that, Big Ray. Thanks for subbing up. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, bro. And let me send out some notification. Let people know we live, bro, while I'm doing this shit. Maybe I'm tripping, bro, and I can do this shit at the same time. But for me, right? Just for me, no disrespect to nobody if they think it's different or whatever. That whole calling, like when you call a grown-ass man a kid, bro, just because a man is younger than you, that don't make him a kid, bro. You know, the kid sells out, the kid this, the kid that, like, bro. I don't give a damn how old you are, bro. If you come around me calling me a kid and shit, bro, I'm gonna take offense to that shit, man. Especially when you and that's the thing. It ain't like Tim Bradley coming from a place of love. We all know that he coming from a place of hate. So I know you mean that shit as a shot, bro. So I don't like that shit. I ain't like that. That shit kind of made me, you know what I'm saying? Made me look like, nah, bro, that shit don't sound right, dog. Like, how you gonna call this man a kid? This man is a grown ass man with children, bro. He got kids and shit, man. That shit is annoying as hell, bro. Like, don't do no shit like that, man. Don't do no shit like that, bro. You like, at the end of the day, the only thing an older man might have on me, bro, is you might be a granddaddy too, bro. I ain't a granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? But all you might have on me is you might be a granddaddy. You provide for your family, nigga, I provide for my family too. You got a job, I got a job. You got kids, I got kids. You got a woman, I got a wife, bro. How you more of a man, but you old, but just because you older than me? Hell, some of the oldest people are some of the biggest fools, man. I don't like that kid shit, man. And he proved his foolishness. He proved his ignorance, and he proved his stupidity later on in this same video. And I'm gonna keep going, bro.
The Hall of Fame. I'm right here on the soil, right here. You know, Hall of Fame ain't nothing but a few minutes away from here. You know, that's what Tank should be thinking about, man. Want to be remembered for the rest of his career. I mean, the money is great and all, but man, get in there and fight somebody, bro. Fight somebody that we all know, somewhere where we don't know who's gonna win the fight. Take that risk, because yes, you're now known. Everybody know you. The brand is built. But can we get the fights now? The people want to see.
Speaking of big fight with Ryan Garcia on the horizon, how important is that for the sport of boxing that fight gets done?
You know what? It's important for Ryan Garcia. To be honest with you, I mean, you know, everybody is hot and cold on Ryan Garcia, including myself. We're not sure what he is. Is he a social media darling or is he a fighter? You know, but stepping up and wanting to face a guy like Tank, who has that punching power, that one-punch knockout power, to me, the kid, he deserves a ton of respect. So, you know, I'm no longer gonna coddle and say that Ryan Garcia isn't ready for Tank. I'm no longer gonna say that. You know why? Because when you really think about it, he was the guy that stopped. Who was the guy that he stopped in Campbell? Lomachenko fought Campbell. I remember that. I was there calling that at the O2 Arena. He stopped him in the O2 Arena. And not only did he stop him, he went down and got up and stopped Campbell, which was a great fight, which shows his heart, which shows determination. So is he ready? You know what? Damn it, he's ready. He's ready. He's already tasted the canvas. He knows what that feels like. You know, he can punch. He has great size over Tank as well. You know, and I'm rooting for him. I want him to win because I'm not a fan of Tank. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of what he does and how the way he operates outside the ring. You know, and I want Ryan Garcia to knock his ass out, knock him out, sit him on his pants, give him a rude awakening. So I can hope, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Stylistically, there's some problems that I see that could serve Ryan Garcia up. And if he can fix these problems moving forward in this fight, then he has a damn chance, a damn good chance, a puncher's chance. And with his speed, his quickness, and his youth, he got a chance, no doubt about it. But he got to fix these holes first. And I'm not gonna give you that. You got a trainer. I ain't getting paid for this. You got a trainer, bro. He can tell you what it is.
Tank recently tweeted out some stuff about you. How personal did you take that?
It's not personal. Everybody has their opinion. It's not personal. I just don't. I don't like the guy because of that. I just don't like the guy for what I hear and what I see. You know, I think he's a piece of shit. I honestly do. He's a piece of shit. You know, you put your hand on women like that, bro. You're a piece of shit in my book, bro. You're not a man. You know, my dad always told me you're a coward. You do something like that. You a coward. Deep down inside, you a coward. Because you got to pick on somebody that can't even defend themselves, bro. That's not right. And I don't care about the what happened and all.
He said all that shit. Called him a piece of shit. Called him all kind of name. You piece of shit. You put your hand on women and all that. And I agree. If you touching on women and it ain't to defend yourself, you know what I mean? And you just beating on women, like, bro, I'm with that. But then he said, and I don't care what happened. So how you call this man all this shit and then say, I don't care what happened? How you gonna call him a piece of shit for doing something that the person who called the police and said he did it called them back, or not called them back, put out a statement and said that they lied and that he didn't do it? He didn't harm them. He didn't put hands on her or her child. That's what the young woman called back and said, or said in her statement after the whole situation. So she recanted. She said he ain't do shit, but you calling him a piece of shit based off of something that the person who accused him said he didn't even do. How that shit makes sense? And then how you gonna say all that shit and then say, and I don't care what happened? What? How you gonna, like, bro, what world are we living in where people can literally criticize you and in the middle of criticize you saying, I don't really care what the truth is, though. Hey, I don't really care what the truth is. I don't really care. I don't really care what happened. I don't care what world we living in, bro. Like, I'm really asking y'all a serious question. 124 people in the building, 94 likes. Hit my like button, bro, because we cooking now. I had to let that shit play. But it's my turn to speak, Tim. It's my motherfucking turn, bro. This man said he a piece of shit. You put your hands on a woman, you's a coward. My dad taught me if you do that, you a coward. You gonna put your hands on somebody that can't even defend themselves. Oh, and I don't care what happened. I don't care what happened, though. A word. So we can just criticize people and don't give a damn what happened now, bro. General Long, what up? But he said he don't take the shit personal. It ain't no hate and all that. But you clearly admit that you dislike the man, and you clearly admitting some bias. Because remember earlier, you just did some contradictory shit where Hector was a 130 pounder and he wasn't shit, and Tank basically pulled him up and he did what he was supposed to do. But we all saw you praising Lomachenko to the heavens when he pulled up Guillermo Rigondeaux and did what he did to him. So you already contradicted yourself, bruh. One time already. Sheena, what up? Kirk McCall, what up? Mike Biggs Boxing, what up? Y'all go sub to Mike Biggs Boxing. You already contradicted yourself one time, bro. Then you double down, and it ain't even over yet. We got more. Then you double down, DP, oh, you with me? What up, DP Rock? I see you. Then you double down and say, after criticizing him, calling him this shit, putting that jacket on him, I don't care what happened. Thank goodness he ain't a jury. Thank goodness he ain't on a jury or nothing, bro. Cause your ass guilty. Somebody can literally say you did something, then come back and say I lied, you didn't do something, you didn't do what I said you did, and then Tim Bradley be right there to tell you, well, I don't care what you said. Shit, he a piece of shit, he did it. Come on, dog. Your hate is showing, fam. Your contradictory ways is showing, bro. He is a I'm not gonna say what other people say about him, bro, because I know what they call him, bro. I'm gonna give him the respect of just simply saying he a company man. That's what I'm gonna call him. He's in the business of shitting on anything that ain't top rank, bro. And he got a personal agenda against Gervonta Tank Davis. You can't convince me otherwise. Schizo Paul in that super chat, salute, bro. He said, salute KO. Bradley has a rich history of operating with flawed logic. Yeah, and we just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say it, but Bella Faith did. I didn't say that, though. Hey, don't put that on me. I ain't say it. I ain't say it. I ain't say it. You feel me? Mind the Massa Musa, what up? But let's keep going, bro. So we really don't even need to keep going because he already cooked himself. It's like these people that get up here and debate me, bro. They get up here and they basically like, I don't care about the facts. I'd be like, what lie I tell? They'd be like, you ain't lying, but this is what's going on. And then they proceed to try to make a point while admitting that everything that I said was true. You telling on yourself. This man told on himself the moment he said, I don't care what happened. But let's keep going, bro. Rail Johnson, what up, man?
All the whatever he's saying afterwards, and she did this and she did that. Boy, you got enough money to go buy so many toothbrushes. So you can buy a toothbrush company probably. All the money you got, you know, who cares? Obviously, you with the wrong one.
And I ain't even on no victim shit. And it ain't my business. But I just, this mentality of, who cares what happened to you? Why? Because he a man or some shit? Like, I don't know. Like, who cares what really happened? So you don't care what happened. And then when you start reading the reports and you seeing what happened to him and what really transpired, who cares? You can buy you a toothbrush company. Let her put shit on your toothbrush. Hey, Skills from New Orleans, what up, bro? Let her put shit on your toothbrush, man. Come on, dog. Hey, let her put shit on your toothbrush. Paint on your mirror with shit. Let her rip your clothes off of you. Let her lie on you and say you did something, then recant and say you didn't do it. Let her do all that shit. Who cares, bro? Who cares? Just go buy you a toothbrush company, man. Come on, dog. The fuck we talking about, man? Let's keep going, man.
Obviously, you did something to piss her off to do it. You know, it takes two, not just one. Oh, look at this. Oh, she did this to me. Oh, Tank, yeah. You know, that's great. Great job for doing what you needed to do. You know, and I'm not stupid. I listened to the video. I heard him in the back. Oh, I heard him saying some stuff in the background on the audio. So, like, I don't appreciate that type of behavior from any man. So, you know, Tank, good fighter, but
Oh man. Listen, bro. Like, I can only go off what the two people involved said, bro. The two people, Tank, and what he talking about, Tank said on that little 911 call, the man said, man, you put your hands on me. That's what he said. You shouldn't have hit me. He never said nothing else. So he's maintained that he ain't do shit. She came and she said he ain't do shit. So you basically saying that both of them lying, right? Both of them lying, and you don't give a fuck. You don't care what. So it's their relationship, right? Like, really peep this shit. All of y'all that's in relationships that's married, imagine you know what happened. You said this happened, and your spouse or your girl or your man said this happened. And then somebody gonna tell you, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say, bro. He a piece of shit. Or she a piece of shit. I don't care what y'all say. What y'all are saying happened, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care, man. That gotta be some of the dumbest, most ignorant shit I ever heard him say, bro. He done said a lot of shit, man. So obviously you made her mad, so shit, she could do all that shit. Man, listen, don't nobody deserve to have their hands put on them, bro. And don't nobody deserve, if you pissed off, that don't mean you get to wipe shit everywhere. If you pissed off, bro, you don't get to wipe shit everywhere, man. But y'all tell me this man ain't a hater, bro. The man told you in the middle of the mother, like, this is my shit. This is my thing with some people, bro. The man told you in the middle of the damn comments, I don't care what happened. I don't care what happened. What you mean you don't care what happened, bro? If you don't care what happens, see, this is how you know people be lying and telling on themselves, right? And when you think deeper into the situation, if you don't care what happened, why you commenting on it? Because I listened to that interview. That interviewer asked you like 2 questions. He asked you about the Tank and Hector Luis Garcia fight. And he asked you about the Tank versus Ryan Garcia fight. He didn't ask you shit about Tank Davis's situation with his baby mama. He ain't asked you shit about that. You volunteered that information. Like really think about that shit, y'all. He volunteered some information that he wasn't asked about, and then proceeded to talk about that more than the actual fights and shit. He volunteered some shit that he wasn't even asked about just so he could have, because he wanted to say that shit. Because he wanted to take the opportunity to shit on Gervonta Davis, bro. Really understand what I'm saying to y'all. Do not miss the point. Don't let it go over your head, bro. When you listening to that interview, realize that the interviewer asked him about boxing, and the man went personal, bro. The interviewer asked him about the Hector Luis Garcia Tank Davis fight, and he asked him about Tank having a big fight with Ryan Garcia. The low-key boxing hating, oh, you know, he was supposed to do this to a 130-pounder, blah, blah, blah. All right, we can point out the contradictions in that shit. People do it all the time. No big deal, bro. You don't like the man on some boxing shit. But you went real personal and started volunteering some information about some shit that didn't nobody even ask you about, bro. That didn't nobody even ask you about. You wanted to make sure I'm not a fan of Tank. Anybody that do that is a coward. Anybody that will put their hands on a woman is a coward. And I don't even care what happened. He's telling you he don't care that because he knows everything that's going on with the situation. If he knows that she put shit on his toothbrush, he also knows that she came back and said that he didn't put his hands on me or my child. He knows that shit, bro. Shaka Zulu, what up? He knows that she said that too, but he didn't bring that up because he wants to paint a certain narrative. He wants to shit on Tank Davis. He wants to hate on that young man, bro. Everything from calling him a kid to acting like Hector Luis Garcia wasn't shit to wishing that Ryan Garcia would knock him out and openly rooting for Ryan Garcia, all the way down to the point to where he pick and choose what part of the story he wanted to tell to give himself an excuse to try to shit on Tank Davis, bro. It's a dangerous game he playing, bro. And if anybody else is doing that shit, you playing a dangerous game too. If we live in a world where an accuser can say, look, man, I did this shit in the error. That shit didn't really happen. I don't want to press no charges because I was wrong. I played my part in it too. If an accuser can do that and we still gonna convict the person after the accuser has recanted their story, what the fuck we got a justice system for, bro? Like what we got a justice system for? Why the fuck are there lawyers? Why are there judges? Why do we have that shit, bro? If we are at a point where a motherfucker can know the facts, you can know that somebody said, look, man, I accuse this person of doing this shit, but they ain't do that shit, man. I was tripping. I don't want to press no charges. We just gonna go do our thing, go to counseling and shit. I was wrong. I was irate. I made an unnecessary call to law enforcement. He didn't harm me. He ain't harm my child. I fucked up, basically. We going to counseling. Somebody could do that shit. You will know that they did that shit. And then you will be like, hey, I don't give a fuck what happened. Nigga still a coward. Hey, I don't give a damn what happened. He's still wrong. I don't care. I don't care about none of that shit. He wrong. He wrong, the motherfucker. Yep, I'm standing by it. Hey, bro, but she recanted. She said she ain't do the shit no more. And they said he's not guilty. I don't give a fuck. He wrong. He had to piss her off some way. He had to make her mad some way. And I ain't gonna go too much deep into it. We gonna get to Teofimo Sr. But bruh, if you getting your ass beat on and you done took a punch from Gervonta Davis and like, bro, you ain't putting shit on the walls tearing up houses, ripping off clothes, and putting shit on toothbrushes. Those are not the actions of a person that is scared, bro. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'm just gonna say she the one that, like, all you can go off of is what she said, bro. She said the shit didn't happen. He ain't harmed them, bro. And this nigga Tim Bradley is running around here lying and shit, bro. He running around here lying and not telling the whole truth, all because Tank Davis said he couldn't punch his way through a wet paper bag. That's what it. If we really want to know what it really is, because Tank Davis said your ass was trash, you don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, and you can't punch your way through a wet paper bag, bro. And you didn't like that shit, and you've been hating on him ever since, bro. You've been hating on that man for a long time now, bro. He done called you all out your names and all kind of stuff because he feel like you always hating on him. What you do, and you don't like that young man. That's cool, but bro, don't try to assassinate that young man's character or slander him or no shit. Like, if you're gonna put some shit on him, bro, talk like if he wanted to shit on Tank, bro, and not get criticized for it. If he really wanted to like be objective about the shit, why not talk about the hit and run shit, bro? Why not talk about the shit that's actually going on right now? That's actually still pending that we don't know what's happening, bro. But he wanted to take the opportunity to talk about that shit because he knows it's a more polarizing issue. He knows it's something that's gonna light a fire under people, and it's gonna have more shock value when he talk about it. And so he on that type of time, bro. He on that type of time trying to shit on that young man. And it's a bigger story. It's a bigger story, and it's gonna get more views. It's gonna make people say his name more. So he was looking for whatever he could say to let people know I don't fuck with Tank. And if I talk about this little pending court case, it ain't gonna get as much clicks. It ain't gonna get as much views. It ain't gonna get as much attention. But if I bring up this domestic violence shit, that's a motherfucking firestorm right there. That's a motherfucking firestorm right there. When in reality, I thought anybody that getting interviewed, you answer the questions that they ask you. Ain't nobody. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. If y'all heard the shit, Master Khalik, what up? I ain't heard nobody. Not one person be like, "Hey, bro, what you think of that Tank Davis domestic violence issue?" C Money Bedstyle, what up? I didn't hear not one person say that shit, bro. He volunteered that shit, and for that reason, bro, I'm calling that man a hater. Welcome to the Tank Davis Hate Club. I see y'all deleted this comment, but this is what we can't do, bro. We can't do. You got your opinion. The man says she only retracted retracted because she needs his money and didn't want to get him in trouble. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. Okay. So he kidnapped her because Stockholm Syndrome means that somebody got kidnapped and shit. What's up, Roger? And then number two, you got no proof, bro. Nah, you good. I ain't tripping, Omega. Like, there's some bullshit, bro. I don't like if we gonna make assumptions, if we gonna make opinions and shit, have some facts behind them, bro. I give my opinions all the time on this channel, but I tell you why I think what I think. I'm calling Tim Bradley a hater right now, and I'm playing for you what he said, and I'm telling you why. I'm giving you the facts behind why my opinion is what my opinion, bro. You good, Omega? Shit, that was a good one to delete. I ain't tripping on that. We like, bro, like come with some substance behind what you saying, man. Let's get to Teofimo Sr. though, bro, and then we got to get to these pay-per-view numbers, man. And then I'm gonna let y'all up here to cook, bro. I'm gonna let y'all come up here and cook. Let me get to this Teofimo Lopez. Stockholm Syndrome is a coping mechanism to a captive. Phone booth boxing. Stockholm Syndrome is a coping mechanism to a captive. A captive. you know, someone that's being held captive, someone that's been kidnapped. Get out of here with that foolishness, bro. Stop it, fam. Stop the dumb shit. Stop the dumb shit, man. That's just stupidity, bro. You dead ass wrong, man. But anyway, bro, let's get to Teofimo Sr., man. Cause we got a lot to get to today, bro. Let me find it right here. Give me a second. And let's talk about what he had to say, bro. I'll be baffled and shit, bro. I'm muting myself. I ain't giving nobody free publicity on me. Give me a second, y'all.
Senior, just wanted to first off ask you, did you get a chance to see Gervonta's fight against Hector Garcia, man?
All right, so check it, bro. Like, I done heard this shit like 4 times. So he clearly asked him, man, hey, bro, did you get a chance to see the Gervonta and Hector fight? I'm gonna let y'all know right now, if you ain't heard the shit, Teofimo Sr. about to lose y'all, bro. He gonna lose the point of the question so much the interviewer gonna have to ask him again, like, bro, but I asked you this. And then he gonna talk about it, bro. Then he gonna talk about it. But listen to his response. I'm gonna start it over for y'all and let y'all listen to what this man had to say, bro.
T.O. Senior, just wanted to first off ask you, did you get a chance to see Gervonta's fight against Hector Garcia, man?
Bro, that shit was all fucking like bullshit, but like I don't understand something. You know what I'm saying? Like my son just beat the guy that retired Mikey Garcia, and everybody was like, "Yo, like this."
First of all, let's set this shit straight. Mikey Garcia been in semi-retirement since Earl Spence beat the shit out of him. When Sandor Martin fought Mikey Garcia, he was coming off a 2-year layoff. You ain't got to take my word for it. You ain't got to believe me. Let's all look it up together. Y'all know I really do this shit. See, they were people, man, they don't want to tell the whole story. People always paint narratives and shit, bro. They are like, don't nobody want to tell the truth, man. Mikey Garcia fought Earl Spence in March of 2019. Since then, he only had against Jesse Vargas in until October of 2021. That man was coming off an 18-month layoff, bro. An 18-month layoff, and he didn't take no whooping against Sandor Martin. He didn't look the same from jump because Earl Spence put hands on his ass. That's why he didn't fight no rounds, bro. He fought Jesse Vargas. Yeah, he fought Jesse Vargas in February 2020, bro. So miss me with that shit, man. Like, he didn't retire him. You act like Sandor Martin put hands on Mikey or something. He outboxed him the same way he outboxed your son. And he got the victory. Talking about he retired Mikey Garcia, bro. Stop it, bro. Mikey Garcia was already beat up and never the same because of Earl Spence. If anybody ended who we knew Mikey Garcia to be, it was Earl Spence, because Earl Spence did it to him when he was undefeated in a pound-for-pound level fighter, bro. These dudes be tripping, bro, but let's keep it going, man.
You know, T.O. didn't look good, or T.O. was supposed to knock this dude out, bro. You know, you can't knock out a dude that doesn't go to the fight, try to fight, you know what I'm saying?
That's my biggest issue with Teofimo Sr., bro, and that's why it ain't no hate towards Teofimo Lopez Jr. I actually want what's good for the young man, but his daddy is going to get him fucked up, bro. His daddy is going to get him fucked up, bro. Like this unrealistic shit. People ain't hating on your son because they said he looked bad against Sandor Martin. Fam, he really looked bad against Sandor Martin, dog. And you don't talk about, like, he didn't get on the interview and say, hey, we got to cut the ring off better. Hey, we gotta make sure that when he try to exit out and he try to pivot out to his left, we got to take that shuffle step to our right to cut the ring off. If he try to pivot out to his right, we got to take that shuffle step to the left to try to cut the ring off. When he trying to circle out to his left, we need to throw that right hook to put him back in place. When he trying to circle out to his right, we need to throw that left hook to put him back in place. He don't talk about shit like that, bro. He blank like every time his son has a bad performance, it's the judge's fault. They got robbed, or it's the other fighter that he was fighting against. Like newsflash to Teofimo Lopez Sr. Newsflash to all the Teofimo fans, bro. Newsflash to everybody within the sound of my voice. It is not the other fighter's job to make you look good, bro. It's your job to make you look good. It's your job to make you look good, bro. So trying to blame Sandor Martin because Teofimo Lopez, your son, couldn't catch up to him, you doing him a disservice as his trainer, bro. You doing him a disservice as his trainer, and you not looking out for him, and you lying to him the same way that you sat in that corner and lied to that young man and told that young man that you didn't get knocked down by George Kambosos Jr. You slipped. He didn't even hit you with a punch. You slipped. That's your trainer, bro. And he ain't. And I told y'all, bro, I'm off of the Teofimo Lopez train. I like what he did with Loma. I was high on him, but ever since Kambosos, every time Teofimo come up, I tell y'all I don't trust in him. He got great talent. I think that and it shows how talented he is that he got this far off of his athletic ability and his talent alone. His dad is taking him as far as he gonna take him. As long as his dad is his trainer, he ain't beat nobody that can fight. And here we are. He just fought Sandor Martin, okay fighter, world level 140 pounder, probably top 15 140 pounder. And there's a lot of people making the argument that Sandor Martin beat him, and that he would have won if they would have scored a knockdown that they didn't score for him. And he did this shit on short notice. This is why we criticize him on this channel, bro. It ain't no hate. It just is what it is with this dude, man. You can hear what he's saying. Oh, you can't fight somebody that don't want to fight you. You can't fight somebody that don't want to fight you. Ain't it your job to cut the ring off, bro? And that's why a lot of y'all, and this is where I ain't calling out no names. You know, I got mad love for y'all in the chat, bro. Hit the like button. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all. And I always got to keep it real with y'all. My energy don't change. And I ain't saying who energy changing. I ain't saying who energy ain't changing. But I want y'all to notice, when I'm talking about Teofimo right now, a lot of y'all telling me I'm keeping it real. When I was telling y'all the same thing about Jerome Boots Ennis and his struggles to cut off the ring, a lot of people were making the same excuses for Jerome Boots Ennis that Teofimo Lopez dad is making for him right now. We got to keep that same energy, bro. If you Teofimo Lopez, the same shit apply to Jerome Boots Ennis. It's your job to cut the ring off. It's your job to make sure that you get him where you want him. It ain't his job to just sit down and let you beat on him, bro. And your daddy is hot garbage, bro. Straight up and down. Your daddy out here looking, you know what I'm saying? Saying some bullshit right now. We ain't even got to the tank bullshit. This just me trying to give y'all game. This is just me trying to, you know what I'm saying? This is just me trying to keep it real with y'all and let y'all know where y'all fucking up at. Because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Teofimo Lopez Sr., whether you like it or not. And y'all know it's no shade in the chat. Y'all know I got love for y'all, bro. But we got to keep it 100, bro. Teofimo Lopez had the same issues in that fight that Jerome Boots Ennis had in that fight. And a lot of people that are telling me I'm right about Teofimo Lopez Jr. was trying to tell me I was wrong about Jerome Boots Ennis, bro. When them fights look eerily similar, bro. They look eerily similar. Except for Karen can't box as well as Sandor Martin. He didn't sit down as much. And he didn't have that check right hook waiting for Jerome Boots Ennis. And he didn't have a good straight left hand. And his timing ain't as good as Sandor Martin. So yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Like Teofimo Sr. full of shit with that, bro. Ain't nobody job like you didn't do your research. You didn't do your research. You know who else Sandor Martin fought like that? This how I know they just on cloud nine. He on that cocaine and he on something, bro. He tripping because if you study Sandor Martin and you watched him fight against Mikey Garcia, you would have known that that's what you needed to expect, bro. He fought the same. He fought fucking Teofimo Lopez the exact same way that he fought Mikey Garcia, bro. Back foot, using his pivots, using his lateral movement, looking for that straight left hand down the pipe. When Mikey Garcia get in too close, check him with the right hook, pivot out of there, get the fight back to the center of the ring, and continue to box. He did the same shit to Teofimo Lopez Jr. And again, your sorry trash ass as a trainer didn't study that man, didn't do what you needed to do to prepare your son properly, and he looked like he was Rocky Balboa chasing the motherfucking chicken in the ring, bro. But yet you get on camera and you blame the other fighter instead of talking about what you and your son can do to get better. And the question wasn't even about your son. The question was about Gervonta Tank Davis. But we back at it. Let's listen some more, man.
So, like there wasn't no opportunities there, for us to drop this dude. Like I was telling my son, the whole fucking like in the third round, because my son usually like by the second, third round he figures you out, right? So I was like, yo, every time you hit this dude to the body, he just runs. You know what I'm saying? So your momentum just stops right after that body shot. So we need to start shifting. We need to start, we need to start throwing that left hook with the left leg. It's something that we do that nobody does in boxing, and for some.
We need to throw the left hook with the left leg. I study a lot of boxing. I watch a lot of boxing. I know y'all study a lot of boxing. And y'all watch a lot of boxing. And y'all know me, I'm humble with it, bro. When I don't know some shit. When I don't know some shit, I ask somebody. You know what I'm saying? I got 166 people in here, man. I only got 144 likes. I need y'all to hit the like button, man. I got 22 people need to hit the like button. But I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I ain't too proud to ask, man. Hey, bro, when he said we throw the left hook with the left leg, hey, y'all tell me what that mean real quick, bro, before we continue the show. Hey, I'm going to take a sip of my wine right quick, bro. I'm going to take a sip of my wine real quick while I'm doing that, bro. I'm going to leave the chat alone for a minute. Can somebody, anybody, please explain to me, bro, because I'm confused. I'm lost right now, bro. He said we do something that don't nobody else do. I told him, you need to throw the left hook with the left leg. I need y'all. What did that mean? Because Knockout don't know. I know y'all come to me for some knowledge and shit, man. Y'all like how we kick it over here and we try to have fun with the boxing talk and shit. And we take this shit serious. Y'all know we do a lot of studying for the channel and shit, man. But I'm lost on that one. So can y'all help a brother out, man? Can y'all help a brother out, man? What does it mean throw the left hook with the left leg, man? Y'all let me know, bro. It's good stuff, bro. Good stuff right there. What up, Alden Johnson? What's good? Big Dog Willie said, I think he meant throw a left pivot to the left. I think. Big Dog, you can't throw a left pivot. You pivot with your feet, Big Dog Willie. I'm lost, bro. Zoom first said that's a cokehead hook. Man, best video say he was drunk when he said it. The John Claude Van Damme. He wanted him to kick him. I don't know, bro. That's why I'm asking Zenith, bro. You're a very intelligent person, Zenith. Zenith, help your boy out, man. Come on, dog. I'm trying to learn something, man. We throw the left. Man, hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on.
stops right after that body shot. So we need to start shifting. We need to start, we need to start throwing that left hook with the left leg. Stops right after that body shot. So we need to start shifting. We need to start, we need to start throwing that left hook with the left leg.
Same, bro. I'm just gonna let this man talk, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Look, I'm not a trainer, bro. I ain't never coached a fighter in my life. But when I was watching that fight, I was looking at it and I was like, yo, Sandor Martin loves to check you with the right hook. He's trying to move to his right. He always likes to escape to his right. So when you get close enough to him and you get him to the ropes, take an angle to your left and try to throw something down to the body and then come up with your left hook over the top. But every time you get close to him, take a step to your left because he always like to pivot out on his right. He always like to escape with the check right hook and pivot to his right. So if you know that, if I'm training Tio, I'm telling him, you step to him, step to him, step to him. As soon as you get close to him, bam, you take a step to your left. So you take that escape angle out and you make him move in a way that he, number one, he don't want to move that way because he's used to trying to escape to his right. Number two, by doing that, when you take that angle to your left, if he try to go back to his left, he's running right into your right hand, which is your money punch, your power punch. I mean, but hey, what do I know? Teofimo Lopez Sr., he's trainer of the year one of these years when they beat Lomachenko. He trainer of the year. Knockout don't know shit, though. You know what I mean? Let's keep going, bro. Knockout don't know shit. He trainer of the year, so let me just shut up and let him talk, man.
It's something that we do that nobody does in boxing. And for some reason, he wasn't doing it, but, he understands. And, but bro, I saw the fight about 3 days ago because I hadn't seen the fight. So I went back and I seen the fight with Sam Martin. Bro, he looked good, bro. He looked fucking like sharp. Well, he didn't get tired.
But what I was saying
every round.
What I was saying was, did you see Gervonta Davis's win over Hector Garcia?
He had to remind him of the question, bro. Then he just lied again, dog. And he contradicted himself. So you just admitted that he didn't look good because you said he was chasing him and the dude didn't want to fight. And how can you knock out somebody that don't want to fight? But then later on you say he looked good, bro. He looked sharp. Which one is it, bro? Then what I be talking about with these dudes right side, that's why they don't like me, bro. Uncommentary, what up, man? He said, run that back. I got you, fam. I got you. Hold on. I got you, Mark, Just for you, I got you, bro. Here you go, fam. I got you.
He understands. And but bro, I saw the fight about 3 days ago because I hadn't seen the fight. So I went back and I seen the fight with Sam Martin. Bro, he looked good, bro. He looked fucking like sharp. Well, he didn't get tired.
But what I was saying
every round.
And the dude about to remind him of the question. Then he's gonna start talking about Tank, and we'll get into that. But I just want y'all to understand, bro, why Teofimo Lopez. Like, people want to know why this man is the biggest detriment to Teofimo Lopez Jr., bro. He is the worst trainer in boxing, in my opinion, bro. He is one of the worst trainers in boxing, in my opinion, and he's lived on the coattails of his son's talent and athleticism, bro. The man just told you, if you're paying attention, there's a boxing head and a boxing nerd, like I know a lot of y'all are in the building, bro. If you're paying attention, the man just admitted basically that his son didn't look good. Anytime somebody don't look good, what do? Oh, he was running. Oh, he didn't want to fight. He didn't come to fight, so we didn't look our best. He just said he didn't look good in one breath. Then in the very next breath, he said that the man looked sharp. How can you get any? If you're think about you in that position, how can you get better at anything? Whatever job y'all got in the chat, bro. Whatever it is that y'all do for a living, fam. If you administrative assistant, if you a software engineer, if you a project manager, you know what I'm saying? If you a business analyst, if you're a marketing executive, whatever it is you do for a living, how can you get better at it? How can you thrive at it? How can you do good? If your boss is always telling you, or your coach or your mentor is always lying to you and contradicting themselves and changing they tune every single time they talk to you or talk about you, bro, how can you continue to get better and how can you be consistent at something? That's true in life and that's true in boxing, bro. That is why he is going to struggle. That is why the moment he gets in there with a real one at 140, bro, they gonna mop the floor with that dude, man. And it ain't because he ain't got the talent. It ain't because he ain't got the tools. It's because he's getting taught from a fool, bro. Straight up and down, man. But let's get to the Tank part, man. Let's get to the Tank Davis part, man.
What I was saying was, did you see Gervonta Davis's win over Hector Garcia? Did you
But
see
that's
it?
what I'm getting to.
Okay.
I'm getting to that because they don't talk shit about these guys. They're fighting fucking nobodies, bro. Like, I didn't even know who this.
Keep it 100 with me. He said they don't talk shit about these guys. Don't nobody talk shit about Tank Davis, bro. Bro, just like blatant ass lies, bro. Like real shit. Don't nobody talk shit about Tank Davis, bro. Don't nobody talk shit about Tank Davis, bro. Don't nobody talk shit about Devin Haney, bro. His son is the only one that's getting talked shit about, bro. Don't nobody talk shit about Devin. Don't nobody talk shit about Tank. Really? Really, bro? Come on, dog. This man full of shit, man. Shout out Big Dog Willie with the super chat, $2. He said T.O. Sr. is on that. Yo, cocaine babble. I don't know, bro. I ain't putting that on that man, but the shit sounds crazy, bro. Here we go.
Who was? Like, every time that Tank fights somebody, like, I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
And that win with Rolly, bro, that shit was like Rolly Rolly's not a champion. You know what I'm saying? They made it seem like he beat Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? With that Rolly fight, you know.
Will you give Gervonta credit if he ends up fighting and beating Ryan Garcia?
Bro, not really, bro, because why are you chasing Ryan? You're chasing money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you chasing Ryan when Ryan's not even a world champion? You know, like, we want Prograis.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not getting the money that we want from Prograis. So why the fuck? And I'm gonna put my son in there with Prograis when we're not even gonna make $1 million.
Shit. Check it out, bro. And then we gotta get to the pay-per-view buys, and then I am going to drop the link, bro. The man said that Tank Davis, he ain't really getting credit for Ryan Garcia because Tank Davis is just chasing money. That what he said, bro, I can replay it for you if I'm lying, bro. That what the man said, hey, man, he just chasing money by trying to fight Ryan Garcia. He chasing money. Then his very next sentence was, we want Prograis. He mean Regis Prograis. We want Prograis. But we not getting the money that we want for Prograis. So let me get this straight. Tank Davis is chasing Ryan Garcia for money. You want to fight Regis Prograis, but only if the money is right. But Tank Davis is chasing money, and you're chasing what exactly? If Tank Davis is chasing money by fighting Ryan Garcia, and you want to fight Regis, but you guys only want to fight Regis if the money is right, what are you chasing? What are you chasing? If General Long is only fighting Zenith 360 because he want that bag, he want that money, and Robert Singleton wants to fight Rajai, but Robert Singleton is only willing to fight Rajai if the money is right, what is the difference between the two? Can somebody please help a brother out? Man, it's another question that maybe y'all can help me out with, bro. Maybe y'all can help me out because Teofimo Lopez Sr. is confusing as hell, bro. He's confusing as hell. Come on, bro. Like, you gotta, like, if you gonna do interviews and you gonna kind of work as like a manager, pseudo promoter for your son, bro, you gotta do better than this, man. You can't make your shit that easy to tear apart. You can't make yourself seem like such a fucking hater, bro. You were he is literally criticizing Tank while admitting that they are doing the same thing that Tank is doing. Try and make sure they money right. I think he funny too, Edward. I just think he's full of shit. So, yes, with all of that being said, based on the fact that he was hypocritical, based on the fact that he tried to criticize Tank Davis for the same reasons and for the same things that he and his son are doing, based on those facts, we got to induct Teofimo Lopez Sr. into the Tank Davis Hate Club. So far, our members include Rick Glazer, Teofimo Lopez Sr., Bill Haney, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez Jr., Mike Coppinger, Fight Hype, and if there's anyone else that needs to be in the Tank Davis Hate Club, y'all let me know. But those people right there definitely are in the Tank Davis Hate Club, bro. You can't convince me otherwise. You can't convince me otherwise, man. But let's get to the 61,000 pay-per-view buys, man. Let's get to the 60,000 pay-per-view buys, man. Let's get to it, bro. I never tell anyone what to believe, what not to believe. I just tell you my thoughts, and I tell you why I think what I think. All right? I believe that that's some bullshit. And it's already been reports that are contradicting the reports from Rick Glazer. Dan Raphael is claiming 200 and some thousand. Rick Glazer is claiming 61,000. I don't believe either one of them until someone else comes back corroborating one or the other. What's more likely, based on his recent performances, is that Dan Raphael is closer to an accurate number. But let me tell you why you shouldn't believe Rick Glazer, bro, in these reports of 61,000 pay-per-view buys. This is the same Rick Glazer that has openly, truthfully admitted that he don't like Al Heyman. He can't stand Al Heyman. He don't like nothing that he stands for. So my thing is this, bro. Why would you trust someone who admits that they don't like somebody to be objective while reporting on their business? Seems like common sense to me, but yet and still I see people running with the 61,000 pay-per-view shit left and right because it fits their narrative of trying to shit on Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. I'm going to say that again. I know he has, Peter. I don't care about Rick Glazer being around a long time because, again, he has said out of his own mouth, Peter, I don't fuck with Al Heyman. I don't like the PBC. I don't like nothing that Al Heyman stands for. He don't like him. If I know you don't like them, why would I trust you to report on them accurately? So that's reason one. I got more. The second reason why I don't believe it, bro. The second reason why I don't believe it. 61,000 pay-per-view buys, and the pay-per-view costs $75. 61,000. Y'all can do the math. I've already done it, so you know I'm not lying. But if you got your calculators, feel free. Holler at your boy. Y'all know we got facts and receipts over here. 61,000 times 75 is $4.6 million. They also reported that the live gate did 19,700 and something in attendance and did a live gate of $5 million. So what you're telling me is that they sold more money at the live gate than they did in pay-per-view buys. Bullshit. Someone name me the fight that was on pay-per-view where the live gate ever did better than the pay-per-view numbers. That should be a red flag on top of red flag on top of red flag when you listening to people report this shit. Give me one fight and I will shut up. It's a very simple question. Give me one fight ever in the history of boxing that has been on pay-per-view where the live gate outperformed the pay-per-view buys, bro. Give me one of them. It's 170 people in here, and all y'all don't rock with me is haters watching right now. Get under your troll accounts. Get under your fake account that you use just to watch me work. And give me one fight. One fight where the pay-per-view has been outsold by the damn live gate, bro. I wait patiently for your answers, bro. You won't have any, though. You will not have it. Still waiting patiently. So here's my thing, bro. You only believe these numbers. You only believe these numbers for one of two reasons. Reason number one, you an idiot. Respectfully, Dub Right Side voice. You an idiot, bro. You stupid. Reason number two, it fits your narrative of shitting on Tank Davis, so you don't care whether or not the numbers are accurate. You only care that they paint him in a negative light, so you're going to use them and you're going to run with them. Those are the only two reasons that you can believe some shit like that, bro. The only two. Because if you had any common sense and you really followed the sport of boxing like that, you would be like, hold up, bro. 61,000. All right, bet. 61,000. Pay-per-view cost $75, 61.75. That's 4.6 million. Oh, Live Gate did 5 million. Wait a minute. So more people. So what? Hold on. So the Live Gate is more than the pay-per-view, but that ain't never happened before. Nah, I don't believe that shit. Like, you would know, you would immediately would like red flags would just pop up. And you'd be like, nah, I don't know if I believe that shit. And then just look at the track record. This is a young man that sold out. Like, bro, he sold out and broke a record in his last two fights. The fight with Rolly and the Barclays did very well. A lot better than people thought it was going to do on pay-per-view. He backdoors that. He's fighting. It's the best card that he's ever had. He put more people in the Capital One Arena than he did at the Barclays. He did a bigger Live Gate at the Capital One Arena than he did at the Barclays, but the pay-per-view numbers were like 175,000 less than what they were when he was fighting Rolly. Like, that shit don't make no sense, bro. It makes no sense, and you can't try to make it make sense because you know it don't. A lot of y'all are just, you just hate that young man, bro. Or you're not a real Devin Haney fan like Dub Right Side. You one of these Devin Haney fanboys or fanboy channels that will do anything you can to uplift Devin Haney by shitting on Gervonta Davis, bro. And you don't have to do that. Devin is good enough to stand on his own merit. He's an undisputed champion. He's the youngest undisputed champion that we've had in boxing. Rolo in the photo, I agree with you. He says, bro, just because it never happened doesn't mean that it's impossible. It doesn't mean that it's impossible. But the fact that it's never happened before, the fact that a known person who hates PBC and said it himself that he can't stand Al Heyman is the one reporting it, those two things alone lead me to believe that it's bullshit. Bro. So with all that being said, bro, like, we got to get to a point where we ask fighters to like promote yourself and be yourself and stand on your own merit, bro. Why all this hate? And we can all objectively say that this was probably one of, if not the best opponent that Tank Davis has fought today. You put him up there with like a Pedraza, maybe Barrios right up under them. You talking about an undefeated Olympian who is a world champion. You put Leo in there, he's right there on that level. Good fight. And you find a way to hate on the man, sabotaging him at every turn, talking about he failed pay-per-views and talking about shit if you Tim Bradley that ain't got nothing to do with him, with the fight, talking about shit if you Devin Haney, accusing him of cheating, if you Bill Haney, you're passing around mug shots and shit. What are we talking about, bro? Why are so many people invested in this young man's downfall, bro? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like talk to me, y'all. I'm about to drop the link, man. Y'all come holler at your boy, man. Come on up here and holler at your boy Knockout, man. Come talk to me, man. Y'all come talk to me, man. Come holler at your boy, man. There go the link. We pinned it up to the chat. There you go. Yes, Big Dose. He did that. He did that, bro. He did that shit, man. Y'all know I don't make no shit up, man. He did that shit, bro. Straight up and down, bro. You know how much, what's the word I'm looking for? You know how much dislike you gotta have towards somebody, bro? I ain't gonna say the channel name, but it's been proven, bro. If you look it up, type it in your search bar, Dank Father, and you'll find it, bro. Type in Bill Haney passes Tank Davis mugshot picture, bro. I don't rock with the channel, so I ain't gonna say their name and give them no publicity. But if you want to look it up, bro, you just put that in your search bar, bro. It'll pop up for you. We talk behind the scenes, bro, John. We talk behind the scenes. You know he can pop up whenever he want to. But we got real questions and we got real, you know what I'm saying? Real shit that we saying over here. You know what I'm saying? That you got to stand up to, that you got to talk about. And it's not going. We're not starstruck. We ain't trying to be down. We just moving how we moving and doing what we doing and grooving how we grooving and doing our thing over here, bro. We ain't, you know what I'm talking about? We ain't on no other shit. I mean, I hear you, Dank. I hear you. I first heard it on Queens of the Ring. I looked it up. Look real to me. That ain't no, like, think of it like this, Dank. You talking about a man that been to prison, bro. Think about it though, bro. Like real shit though. You been to prison before, and you gonna pass around mug shots of somebody that's accused of something so heinous. Like, you know what I mean? That don't make no sense to me, bro. Phone booth, you can click the link, man. Everybody welcome up here. You good? You got something to say? Get out the chat and hop on the panel, bro. Mikey got pulled up 2 weight classes. You putting all extra on it. What you mean? Come talk to me, bro. I'm done with the typing and shit, man. Right side, come defend. Come up here, man. Where y'all at, bro? That link is just for y'all, man. Just for anybody that got any issue with what I be saying, bro. And not for right side, because right side he'll pop up just because, bro. What are you talking about the Mikey shit, bro? I ain't put no smoke, no shade, no nothing in Mikey, bro. I ain't putting nothing extra on Mikey. All I said was Teofimo Lopez didn't fucking return, bro. Earl Spence fucked him up way worse. It made his career go way downhill after that fight. He ain't gonna click it, bro. Right side said, give him a few. He'll be up all good, bro. You know we here. You know we here, man. Oh, you talking about what the troll said? Yeah, I got you. I got you, bro. And so the thing is, bro, like it's like what this shit is showing you, bro. What it's showing you is that Tank Davis is more similar to Floyd Mayweather than what y'all think, man. And I'm honestly starting to believe that no matter who he fight, no matter what he do, it's gonna be an excuse. It's gonna be a reason as to why it wasn't good enough. So we seeing it already with Hector Luis Garcia and Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, bro. The same ones, man. Like I'm gonna keep it all the way real. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But the same people that were telling you, the same channels that was telling you, the same people in comment sections that was telling you that Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz was a good fight, and that's a real fight, and that somehow is gonna prove something. It's a good fight. They're the same ones telling you nobody knew who Hector Luis Garcia was. They're the same ones telling you that Hector Luis Garcia ain't shit. That's what they telling you, bro. But what they won't tell you is that Hector Luis Garcia was an Olympian, just like JoJo Diaz was an Olympian. What they won't tell you is that Hector Luis Garcia was only coming up from 130. JoJo Diaz was a fucking featherweight. What they won't tell you is that JoJo Diaz lost to Gary Russell Jr., got a draw against Rachmanov, and then came up and fought somebody in Javier Fortuna in a competitive ass fight. A competitive ass fight. And then fought Devin Haney. Meanwhile, Hector Luis Garcia don't got no draws on his record. Don't got no L's on his record. Went to the same goddamn Olympics. And he's undefeated. And his win over Chris Colbert, and then his subsequent win over Roger Gutierrez, he was coming in with the best 2 wins of his career and had no losses. He's a bigger puncher than JoJo Diaz. He's a bigger fighter than JoJo Diaz at 5'8", while JoJo Diaz coming this bitch 5'4.5" with a 64-inch arm reach. And I'm here to tell you that both of them was good fights, bro. Both of them. But what I don't understand for the life of me, and what I can't get over, is that how the hell can some people say that JoJo Diaz was a good fight, but Hector Luis Garcia wasn't a good fight? If you saying that, one or two things. You really think Tank is better than Devin, you just don't want to admit it to the people because you're holding them to a higher standard. Or 2, you pushing some bullshit ass narrative because you just want to big up Devin by shitting on Tank. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is, bro. We were all saying that, thank Father. That's why we wanted JoJo. That everybody was pushing Devin to get the JoJo fight. When Ryan pulled out, people were mad at JoJo for entertaining Ryan. Eddie Hearn and Devin Haney went on a damn campaign in the middle of a fight, got on in front of the damn microphone begging JoJo, you got the same amount of money that you was getting for Ryan. He's got the offer. Why won't he fight Devin? He needs to fight Devin Haney. 100% facts, bro. So I don't understand that about this, right? Then now all of a sudden the same shit with Ryan Garcia. You know, the same Ryan Garcia that everybody was pressing to fight Devin, but he ducked Devin. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not mad at that. That's 100% facts, but that don't change the fact that we was all like, yo, Ryan and Devin is a good fight. We want to see that fight. Ryan is the mandatory. He undefeated. He supposed to be one of the 4 kings. That's a great fight for Devin Haney. They fought in the amateurs. Ryan beat Devin in the amateurs. I don't know if y'all know that little secret or whatever. Ryan beat Devin in the amateurs, but they fought in the amateurs. Ryan Garcia got good hand speed, got good power. He's long, he's rangy. That's a good fight. We want to see Devin in that fight. It's a good fight. Fast forward. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight. How does Ryan Garcia deserve a Tank Davis fight? Ryan Garcia, he an Instagram model. He a social media person. He ain't really no fighter. The same Ryan Garcia that was, oh man, he became the mandatory. Y'all saw what he did with Luke Campbell. That's a great fight for Devin. He got up off the canvas. He showed that he's a real fighter. He showed that he's a real fighter. He got up off the canvas and he stopped Luke Campbell. Lomachenko couldn't even stop Luke Campbell. Oops, my bad. Did I say too much? Lomachenko had a tougher fight with Luke Campbell. That's what y'all was saying. Lomachenko had a tougher fight with Luke Campbell than Ryan Garcia. I got you, big dose. Lomachenko had a tougher fight with Luke Campbell than Ryan Garcia did. Ryan Garcia stopped him way earlier. That'd be a great fight for Devin. You know, the same Ryan Garcia that's getting the Tank Davis fight coming off of a Javier Fortuna destruction. Yeah. You know, the same Ryan Garcia that's fighting Tank Davis coming off of a Javier Fortuna destruction. But Jojo Diaz fought Javier Fortuna coming off of a very competitive fight with Javier Fortuna. But Jojo was a good fight and Ryan is a bad fight. We gonna act like Ryan isn't more dangerous than anyone that Devin Haney has ever fought? Is that what we doing, bro? Is that what we doing, fam? So the nerve of some of y'all, bro. And I ain't talking to everybody. You know who you are if this was the bullshit that you were saying, and don't act like you wasn't hearing it too, bro. So explain that shit to me. If it ain't hate, explain it to me. And then forget the fans and shit, bro. Forget all that shit. What about the actual team? What about the actual people involved in the situation? Cause see, I'm so 100 with it. I tell y'all, look, bro. Tank Davis talking about he the real champ. He ain't the real champ. And now I know that he meant that shit. He the one that people want to see. And he the man. That's what he meant to say. But he should have said that shit. Because when he called himself the real champ, that's cap. That's bullshit. Devin Haney is the only champion in the lightweight division. He is the undisputed champion of the world. He deserves that respect. I'll keep it real, bro. But what be pissing me off is when you can see Devin Haney out here bad, going down bad right now. Hey, man, they're cheating. What in the cheating shit is this, man? They stopping the fight? They cheating. Oh, really? So what? Did they stop the fight only for Tank Davis and then Hector Luis Garcia was doing jump ropes and shit and they made him keep going and doing jump ropes and shit the whole time? Is that what was happening? Or was they making Hector, while they let Tank take a break, they make Hector Luis Garcia run around in circles and shit? He was running around in circles in the motherfucking ring and shit. While Tank Davis got to take a break, they let Tank Davis get some water, but they ain't let Hector Luis Garcia do nothing. Or did they make that nigga do push-ups? They made Hector Luis Garcia do push-ups in the middle of the ring and shit, while Tank Davis just got to stand there and get a rest, bro. But they was cheating for Tank Davis. Them same people, you don't hear them talk about that shit on their live stream. You don't hear them talk about that shit in their videos. That shit didn't happen. That shit ain't newsworthy. That ain't shit talk. Dank Father, shit talk is, hey, bro, I ain't impressed at all. I'll beat your ass. This fight right here, this is all you doing. He touching your ass up. I will fuck you up. When you throw that cheating word around, bro, when you got Conor being running around this bitch trying to get pregnant, right? You got dudes getting robbed left and right. Jack Catterall, Robson Casasio. You got Oscar Valdez and WBC say, fuck our own rules. You cheated, but we're going to let you do what you do. We're going to let you do what you do. Fuck our rules, you know what I'm saying? We need this fight. You got all that shit going on. Devin Haney, he too smart. He too eloquent to be saying some shit like, what y'all cheating and shit. He should have just dropped his nuts all the way and be like, man, look, this shit entertaining. Both of y'all getting tagged up. It's a close ass fight. Tank, man, you ain't gonna be close. I'm fucking you up. You won't win a motherfucking round against me with your baby ass belt. They need to come see me because I can show them how to talk some shit, bro. I can show you how to talk some good shit and not come across as a hater, bro. You can talk shit without being a hater. Hey, great performance. I saw you got that knockout, nigga. You won't be able to touch me with your midget ass. Come on, bro. Y'all talk to me. What's up, fellas? Big Dose, right side. What's good with y'all, man?
What up? What up, fam? How you doing, bro?
What up, KO? What up, Dose? How y'all feeling, man?
Chilling, man. Oh, real quick, before y'all go, while I got her in the building, there she go right there. Boxiana the Menace. You know what I'm talking about? Look, man. Next Wednesday night, bro.
Look at that comment.
Next Wednesday night, fam.
Shout out to the queen.
Do not miss this debate, bro. We got BFTB Boxing versus Boxiana is going down next Wednesday night. Show starts at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Debate will start shortly after that, bro. Y'all gotta come through and ride. I'm telling y'all right now. I done heard both of them cook plenty of times. I know a lot of y'all have too. I think this probably gonna be the funniest debate in TKO debate series history, bro. And it's gonna be filled with so much boxing knowledge. But they're gonna be aggressive. I can imagine them cracking jokes at each other. I can agree, like, bro, the shit gonna be lit. I'm telling y'all right now, dog. I'm not just saying this shit, man. And I ain't saying who gonna win or who gonna lose. I'm just saying BFTB need to be prepared because I mean, if you ask for something, you gotta be ready for it, right? Like she asked for this shit, bro. Like I was trying to do something else. I was trying to see who won, and I can't wait to do the Cool Boy Steph debates. And now that we know he's fighting anyway, but I was trying to do Stephen Fulton and Monster anyway. She said no. I said, but I got this. She said, I don't care. I'm like, damn, all right, what you want to debate? I want to do Tank and Devin. All right, shit, I'm gonna let you do Devin and shit. Like I got you. I know you want to argue for Devin. She said, I ain't arguing for Devin. Fuck that shit. I want to argue for Tank. I'm like, but you said you Devin mama and shit. You like, I don't care. Sometimes mama gotta whoop their son ass. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, all right, I'll find you an opponent. She said, I don't need no opponent. I got an opponent. Who your opponent? Oh shit, I need you. You need to hit up BFTB. That's the only person I want to debate. Done and done, bro. When you ask for some shit, you gotta be ready, bro. So I know she gonna be ready. So y'all tune in next Wednesday night, man. January 25th. Show starts at 7:30. Debate start right after that. Big Dose, right side. What up? Y'all talk to me, bro.
Man, I'm in the building for that, boy. That's gonna be off the chick name.
Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man, for sure. Hey, Bill Haney did do what you said he should be doing. Saying, man, I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. Right on TBV. He told Coach Calvin, Devin Haney gonna knock that nigga the fuck out. Huh?
Love that.
Now,
love that. It's delusional as fuck, but I much prefer that. I don't criticize him for talking this shit. It's delusional, and the shit ain't gonna happen, and it could lead to his demise if they really try to go in and fight like that.
Hold on,
but bro, that's the type of shit I'm talking about, bro. That hating ass shit though, I ain't with that. Go ahead.
Let the brother finish, man. Damn, knockout, calm down. Respectfully, man. Calm
Boy,
down.
I tell you, man.
Hey, man, hold up. Get your ass.
You better not say nothing. Hey, but look though, I feel that. But this is what I'm saying though. As far as that pick shit, I just looked that up and I seen who you was talking about. Dude has no credibility with me. He tell me Bill sent him this, that. Show me some proof he sent you that. Show me a snapshot of your IG Live and it's coming from Bill.
You ain't see the screenshot?
I don't believe that, man. I just don't think that don't seem like that'll be in Bill's character.
Did you see the screenshot, bro?
Nah, I believe Bill will do it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Did you see the screenshot though, Big Dog?
What screenshot, bro? Enlighten me.
It's the thumbnail right there, bro. Just go look at it, bro. And then also Queens of the Ring, boxing on here. They said the same. She said the same shit, bro. I don't think. All right, man. Like, look, hey, it is what it is, bro. I seen the shit, bro. If you look on the thumbnail, you look at that shit, you can clearly see the shit, bro.
Now I will say this. You could go find you can go find a mug shot. So because of the source, right? I will say I understand where those coming from because of the source. And I done been but at the same time, I ain't gonna hold you. I think
I'll go if he did do it. If y'all don't want to say that he did it factually, we can talk about if he did do it, what that means. I don't give a fuck.
Allegedly.
Like, allegedly, okay.
I ain't gonna put that on the man because to me, you know, that's some corny shit. You know what I'm saying? As somebody that's been locked up, as I have been before, we don't play like that. You know, especially thorough dudes. You know what I'm saying? As I perceive Bill Haney to be. You know what I'm saying? Now he talking shit. He do that for his son. He promoting his son. He doing what he's supposed to do. And I don't understand why niggas be getting mad because this nigga saying let's fight. What the fuck is to get mad about, bro? That's what we want in boxing, right? We want the best and want to fight the best.
Facts.
And I understand why people be a little bit upset with Tank because up until recently he ain't been fighting the best, man. That's just plain and simple, bro. He ain't fighting the best in this division. None of the divisions he was in, he fought the best person in that division. Now he's starting to change that, it seems to me. Now that he's in charge of his own career, Hector Garcia was a nice step up. It still wasn't nobody I wanted to see him fight. Matter of fact, I didn't even know who the nigga was till Tank was gonna fight him. Now I knew Chris Colbert got knocked down and beat by somebody, but I didn't know it was Hector Garcia. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what get me about Tank, man. That's the only thing. But he's saying it. He trying to do better though, and I respect that. You know, now, I'm not a hater of Tank. I'm a lover of the sport, and I'm a lover of the ones that's gonna give me what I want out of the sport. I mean, hey, knockout, you gotta admit, hate is gonna come with everybody. Look at the hate Earl get, and he ain't been fighting nothing but champion after champion.
Oh no, hate come with it. Hate come with it.
If they ain't hating, you doing something wrong.
No, hate come with it. I'm just pointing out the hate.
Right side.
I'm just pointing out the hate. Go ahead, right side. I'm listening.
And this is the thing. I agree. First off, I agree with those as far as damn near everything the brother said. You know what I'm saying about the best. Devin wanting to fight Tank, them trying to make that fight happen. But like I told you, knockout, man. Especially, and you know how when we chopped it up with Bill that one time, I did lose some. I ain't gonna say respect, but I know I can't trust everything that Bill say, bro. I can't trust it. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully to him, respectfully. At the end of the day, I did think I agreed with you that the whole I'm gonna knock Tank out and all that kind of Devin ain't gonna stop Tank. We know that ain't gonna happen. We know that's not gonna happen. Hey, if it do happen, I'm gonna be happy as hell. You know, I'm gonna be.
That shit happened, bro. That'd be like one of the biggest statements in boxing history, bro.
In history.
That'd be some big shit.
So, but at the same time, man, we want that fight, man. I want to address some of the other things you said before. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Tim Bradley, that incident. You feel me? With the way Tim Bradley approached that situation, Tank Davis was convicted in the court of public opinion, and we've seen a lot of people do this. He was convicted in the court of public opinion before anybody gave him his fair shot, right? And one thing we always say is you innocent until proven guilty. Well, currently they looking at Tank as being guilty until proven innocent. Once again, I'm against. We can't do that. We can't set those type of precedents. And then for Tim Bradley to say, "Hey, I don't give a damn what happened. I don't care." Well, if you don't care, what you talking about it for? Because clearly the facts that you're bringing up, or not even the facts, the opinion that you have on the situation has been debunked by the quote unquote victim. You know what I'm saying? And so if your opinion has been debunked by the victim, and I seen the brother and shout out to the great brother Phone Booth Boxing, man, a troll at his finest, in my opinion. But we see individual trying to go and say, oh, well, Tank, well, he did this and wait a minute. Until that man is proven guilty for what he was charged or even charged, he ain't even gonna be charged for this. So until all of that happened, man, let's not do that to these fighters. Let's not do it to people in general. That's the first thing with Tim Bradley. The next thing is the jealousy, I don't know. It just seems like that he has a level of disdain for Tank that maybe because he want to believe that Tank is a woman. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't even want to call
Bro,
Tank.
he's jealous of him, bro. He's jealous of him.
And so, man,
he's the only undisputed champion that I've seen is jealous. And I'm gonna tell y'all why when you get done cooking. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping.
Wait a minute. You said, what did you just say? He the only
Devin Haney.
I'm talking about Tim Bradley. We talking about Tim Bradley. You're not listening. We talking about.
I thought you said you said something about Devin, bro.
No, I didn't go to Devin.
I heard you say something. Go ahead, then. My bad.
I said Tim Bradley. Oh man, Knockout. You see, Knockout trying to do me already, man.
No, I thought you said something about Devin, bro.
You better not.
No, I swear to God, bro. If I misheard you, I misheard you. But I could have sworn you said Devin name, talking about Devin, and then started going somewhere else with it. But go ahead, bro. I'm listening. My bad.
All I'm saying is man, and then the last person, man, we got Rick Glacier, right? I done been on the panel with him before, done had conversation with the brother. It's clear, and he'll always tell you he gonna pull that. Hey, I can't be racist because I'm married to a black woman. He gonna pull that on you every time, respectfully to him, respectfully to his wife. But at the end of the day, we see there's a clear level of biasness from what he talks about, what he does. It's a clear level of biasness, and so for me to believe, you know what I'm saying, that this man only did these numbers that you want to report. Well, damn it's other people reporting much higher numbers than what you're talking about. How is the gap so extreme? It ain't like it's a couple thousand views, or what I'm saying, a couple thousand buys. No, the nigga is damn near 100,000 buys. I mean, what are we talking about? So whatever Rick is selling over there at this current moment in time, that shit, it does not pass the smell test. When we look at it, we can tell it seems like it's bullshit. That's and then we'll move forward from there.
Check this out, right side. He just tweeted out too, giving Stephen Fulton props for breaking away from Al Heyman to make this Monster Anyway fight.
Regulation?
Yeah.
He already told us he hate Al. He already told us that.
So Stephen Fulton did not break away from Al Heyman, bro.
Right, what are we talking?
Al Heyman is negotiating his side of the deal and getting his fighter as much money as possible. He knows the biggest money for Stephen Fulton is over there in Japan. So he's trying to get him to fight, bro.
It's ridiculous, man. Some of this shit is getting ridiculous. And unfortunately, being a fan of the sport of boxing like I am, man, you can't.
But I'm supposed to believe you reporting accurately on their business, bro. Stop, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
My God.
Not believing that shit, man. Shout out to my brother, not me, in the super chat, man. One of our channel members. Appreciate you, bro, for always supporting the channel. He say, KO, you love the trash talk. You can't label people haters when they're doing what you love them to do. It's all theatrics at the end of the day. Nah, bro, it ain't the same, fam. Like, there's a difference between trash talk and hate, bro. Trash talk is I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna fuck you up. You ain't shit. I'm gonna beat your ass. Hate is, hey, man, they cheated in that fight, bro. They cheating. That's hate. You ain't talking trash. Now you trying to denigrate and bring the man down, right? Trash talk is my son gonna knock Tank the fuck out. Now I think it's delusional. I don't think the shit gonna happen. That's trash talk. Trash talk ain't. Hey, look, hey, here go Tank Davis mugshot picture. Let me show this shit to you real quick.
That ain't right.
That ain't trash talk.
That ain't right,
trash
bro.
talk, bro.
Especially given where that came from. You know what I'm saying? You got to see it for yourself. That's how I am, bro. Nobody can just tell me something about somebody else and I just believe it. I got to see that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I went through that with a brother in the chat the other day, tried to tell me something. I go look it up, and it ain't nowhere on the internet. And he get mad because I say you made that up. He said I disrespected him because I said you made that up. Man, stop it. Then on top of that, Tim Bradley, chocolate covered raising their head ass.
Call that man. I don't even want. I love Raisinets. I don't even want to eat that shit no more. That nigga fucked up Raisinets for me, bro.
Hey, but
call that man a Raisinette head, bro. Raisinets are fucking delicious. Goddamn it. I
think they be telling Tim Bradley, don't say nothing good about nobody from the PBC because that's the opposite company. So he already hate on them anyway. And then on top of this is what I want to get to.
Go ahead.
All while I was growing up, what we respected was the fighters that had the nuts and the fighters that got the belts. This is a new era now where we don't respect fighters trying to go get belts. We don't respect undisputed. We respect the motherfuckers that we like. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool.
For some people, that's true. Yes, bro. It is people that's trying to disrespect champions. That shit ain't. I ain't with that shit. Bro.
That's some bullshit, bro. Okay, maybe people feel like Tank don't fought better fighters than Dev, or Dev don't fought better fighters than Tank. But the fact is, though, Dev undisputed. Ain't nobody in that weight class. Ain't nobody else in that weight class got no real belt.
No, he's the only champion in lightweight. Yeah.
Period. And when have it been an undisputed champ that motherfuckers ain't trying to claw to get to? I ain't never seen that shit. That's new shit. That's all I got to say.
So a couple of things, right? I think people are trying to fight Devin. I think Loma's about to fight him. Cambosos clearly wanted his rematch against him. And by all accounts, Tank Davis wants to fight him after they both get done with what they're doing with. So I think people want to fight Dev. And that's the issue that I have. Not with him per se, but just this narrative that don't nobody want to fight him, bro. Ryan Garcia ducked the shit out of him. Teofimo Lopez, I feel like ducked him. Everybody else, like, I don't know why everybody feeling like other people ducked him too, bro.
Now, and this is the interesting thing to me. I when you were talking about the fights being made and all that, man, when Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight Javier Fortuna, he pulled out that fight, and Jojo Diaz ended up fighting him. I thought that, and I know I thought that should have been a fight Devin had, but Devin had he was already scheduled to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I understood what was going on, but when you're not giving Tank credit for Hector Garcia, bro, I just feel like, and no, I don't just because you don't know who these fighters are. I watched Hector Garcia put them hands on Chris Colbert. I watched him put hands on Gutierrez. I watched that. You feel me? And those fights were not close. They were not close. And these were supposed to be the cream of the crop of the division. This man was an Olympian. I mean, damn. At some point in time, I know people want to hate on the brother. I understand it. And it is what it is. That's your prerogative to hate. But at the same time, we got to be honest about the individual. And KO, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm one of the people I agree with those. But like you said, yeah, when Tank wasn't fighting when he was fighting the Rollies, I was like, man, this man should not be in the fucking ring with Rolly, bro. I do not. I mean, I'm gonna buy it, but I don't want to see that shit, bro. I want Tank going, and then when he actually goes for the smoke, right, and fight a dangerous fighter, especially with the lack of dangerous fighters over on the PBC right now. We have to be honest about that. The majority of 35 and 40 are pretty much at top rank right now. And so I think we had the conversation multiple times, and we kind of just went through different people that he may be able to fight. And I think me and you, KO, I think you brought up Hector Garcia, and I said, damn, Pitbull Cruz. And so, I mean, who else are we looking for the brother to fight? And now we see him and Ryan going to make the fight. I mean, damn, Ryan is he's a dangerous opponent. He's a dangerous fighter, especially because of his height, his size, that left hook that he comes with. It seems like in his last fight, Joe Guzman got him progressing with the jab, his footwork, actually trying to bend his knees, keeping his chin out the air, right? So we see these progressions. Why the hell wouldn't I want to see Tank versus Ryan Garcia fight? Why wouldn't I want to see it? Devin is clearly fighting Lomachenko, which is another fight I want to see. Right, and so and once again, we can be crucial of these fighters, right? We can be very critical of them when we're not getting what we want to see. But damn it, if the brother going for smoke and actually making good fights happen, I gotta give him credit. Why can't it? You got to do that, man. We got to stop with the biasness. We got to stop.
So that way, if Devin beat his ass,
facts,
he get all the credit in the world.
All the credit, man.
But it's this shit right here, bro. It's this shit right here. And shout out to my bro Dang Father. He says, was Tarver hating on Roy Jones when he was chasing him? Devin ain't chasing Tank, bro. You can't chase somebody but sign a multiple fight deal and you know who your next 3 to 4 opponents is gonna be, bro. That's
And
not
now,
chasing. He
and
talk
now it
about
seems
Tank
like
a
it
lot.
might be more fights. It might be more fights.
Yeah, he
over there. Go
talk
ahead.
about Tank a lot. He comes up, he talks about Tank more than his own fights. If we keeping it a buck, why Bill and Devin? Why they ain't talking about Loma and shit? That's who they signed to fight, right? But we can't say that somebody is chasing somebody when they clearly signed to do something else, and that has always been my issue, bro. That has always been a thing that I push back against, bro. Where I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about to me? How you gonna say this man is ducking this other man when in reality this man done signed to fight 3 or 4 opponents and we know who they are, bro? And then everybody that I told y'all Devin was gonna fight, as soon as he signed that deal, bro, he did every fight that I told y'all he was gonna do. But y'all tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. That's why when the debates, when they age out, the longer and longer the debates go, my takes, they be aging like fine wine around this bitch. Because now if you go back and listen to some of my debates where I was taking up for Tank, them points hit even harder now. Because I turned out to be 100% right, bro. Yeah, like, bro, people don't, Bob Arum is not in the business of flexibility, bro. Y'all got to remember the history of boxing. That's why fucking Manny Pacquiao left.
Facts.
That's why motherfucking Floyd Mayweather left. Miguel Cotto, numerous of fighters left that man. Oscar De La Hoya, everybody left him because in order to do their own thing, they had to leave him. But y'all was trying to get me to believe that Devin Haney was the first person in the history of boxing that was going to sign to Bob Arum and have all of this imaginary flexibility and shit, man.
But knockout.
Come on, dog.
And real quick, Big Dose, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna raise my hand in this situation, and I'm gonna say, damn it, I was one of the individuals. I was like, damn it, according to Bill, you feel me? And then I believe after then we had the whole sit. Or we was on ETB Keon shit, and Bill came up there. And then I was able to ask my question. And Knockout tried to cook me on this, by the way, respectfully to Knockout. And Bill, he jumped it. My simple question was what needs to happen for this fight to be made? And Bill jumped everywhere except for talking about what needs to happen to make that fight. And so at that was the turning moment for me as far as saying, okay, yeah, you a promoter. You really just a promoter right now. And the promotion that you're doing, hey, it is what it is. My apologies for cutting you off, Big Dose.
Oh man, I feel that because see, I ain't see that episode. So, I feel what you're saying, man. That make a lot of sense. All I was gonna say is he had to go over there to top rank if he wanted to be undisputed. That man did everything he had to do to get to achieve that goal. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And you really think about it, and that was a question I was gonna pose to both you brothers. Do y'all feel like other than 147 and 168, everything else is over there at top rank for real? 140, 135. Heavyweights, that's over there. Shit, 175 over there at top rank.
168 PBC got that too. PBC got 168 on lock.
And
PBC got 147. PBC got 154. Top rank got 135. Top rank got 140. 130. 130 is kind of split.
It's kind of split, yeah.
140 top rank got it, but PBC do got that IBF with Subriel Matias, then Tank going up to 140. So PBC got a little 140, but top rank got the majority of them.
Puello, Albert Puello, isn't he over with?
Yeah, he's over at the PBC. So they're gonna have 2 champions. So 140 is kind of split. In the fighters that are of note at top rank at 140, they all kind of age and they self out. They'll get back control of 140 when guys like Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Abdullah Mason, Muratala, Teofimo, Carlos Balderas. When those guys are all fighting at 140, they'll probably have, some bangers at 140 pounds. 126 featherweight is spread out because for the life of me, we cannot get that UK belt, that IBF UK 126-pound belt. That motherfucker will not leave the UK to save his life. Fucking Josh Warrington had it. Then he dropped that bitch. Kid Galahad picked it up. Then Kiko Martinez knocked out Kid Galahad. Then fucking Josh Warrington came back after getting beat up by Mauricio Lara for a non-title fight. He comes back and he gets the goddamn belt from Kiko Martinez.
Well, he just headbutted the shit out of the buddy.
And Josh Warrington loses to Luis Alberto Lopez. I don't know, bro. So 126 is spread out. 122 and down, them all the zone and Japan type of shit, man. 122 down is run by about the zone, basically. So it's pretty spread out, bro. Middleweight is another one that's spread out. It's getting real thin at middleweight because Charlo's moving up. Andrade just moved up. So it's pretty spread out, bro. It's just and that's what makes boxing so hard and why we don't get a lot of the fights that we get, bro. Like it's pretty spread out, man. It really is, bro. And the thing that you said right side too, and then I'll get the brother Terrence best videos in here. The thing you said about Bill being a promoter, and that's when you knew when you were on the show and you asked him that question, bro. And that's what I've been trying to impress upon everybody, bro. Like, if someone's not giving you a straight answer, they're not giving you a straight answer for a reason, and you need to critically think and use your own brain and understand why they're not giving you a straight answer, bro. Like I got mad respect for Bill Haney and what he's raised Devin to be, and Devin is the youngest undisputed champion in boxing history. But Bob Arum been in this bitch 70-something years. He been in this hole a long time. Okay, you think Bob Arum is signing anybody to a deal where he don't have control over them, bro?
Hell no.
Like, come on, like really think about that shit, man. He used the fact that Devin Haney wanted all this legacy and all this and wanted to be great. He used that shit against him and made him sign an extremely top rank friendly deal. And he been telling y'all the whole time what was gonna happen, and time again, that shit keep happening over and over and over and over. And the thing that I don't like is that people try to put that on. Oh, well, it's only happening because this fighter don't want to fight Devin, or it's only happening because that fighter don't want to fight Devin. No, it's happening because they got to do exactly what Bob Arum tell them to do, bro.
That's how
I just want to say what
too. That's what Devin want too, right?
But this was the thing,
right? So Bob,
you chopped up, big. You chopping up, big dose. Y'all go one at a time though, so I can hear both of y'all, bro.
Devin ain't nothing that he didn't do anyway. That's all I wanted to say.
Devin said what?
Bob ain't saying nothing that Devin ain't want to do anyway. He wanted to be undisputed. He wanted Loma. That's what Devin wanted anyway.
But this is the thing.
So if he wanted undisputed, then I'm gonna let you go right side. If he wanted undisputed and he wanted Loma, how can Tank also be ducking them at the same time?
Tank ducking them because he been calling for Tank way before he even got undisputed.
Let's stay away from the Tank duck talk, bro.
When he was with the zone, he was calling for.
So Tank. all somebody got to do is say they want to fight somebody, and if the fight don't happen, the other person is ducking.
Well,
no offer gotta be sent. No negotiations gotta happen. None of that shit gotta happen. All somebody gotta do is say, I want to fight this person, and then everybody just immediately runs and says that person is ducking.
True. That's true what you're saying.
Come on, bro.
I give you that. But that's how it's always been throughout history.
Well, shit, that's why I'm glad I got my platform. I ain't rocking with that shit.
That fighter and hate the other fighter or whatever, gonna say that the other fighter ducking or this fighter ducking. It's like people trying to say
or big dose. What I say?
Hold up, this is a perfect example. Just like people say Earl ducking. How? You see what I'm saying? That's boxing.
Yeah, how? But now we know and we can prove that Terrence Crawford is ducking. But or what people could just say in this case, because ain't nobody negotiated, ain't nobody ducked yet. How come we can't just say that Devin Haney and Tank Davis just popping shit and neither one of them ducked each other yet? That's what I say.
And that's where we got to go with this.
Go ahead, my brother. My fault.
That's what we got to go with.
After you right side, let my brother Terrence best videos. This is the first time on the channel. I ain't heard him cook yet. So you go ahead right side and then we'll let him go. Go ahead.
Terrence, my apology, great brother. I apologize. I'm gonna be short on mine. I just want to say, man, me and you had this conversation, K.O., and I told you, I said the one thing I'm worried about, and you, because this was back when you were talking about Devin getting the belts and him having a rematch. I was like, you damn right, he signed up for it. He need to go fight that rematch. My problem is I don't know what's tied into that contract, and I don't know how many fights it's really gonna be for. That was my worry the entire time about Devin and him going for undisputed. Did I want Devin? Hell, nigga, you damn right. I wanted Devin too. You damn right. And then when he did it, I said, hey, now you got to lay in the bed that you done made. Go fight Cambosis. Go fight Loma. If there are more fights on that to that deal, then we're gonna see it come out. And so what it's seeming like now, because when Bob was in Australia, what did he say? I don't know, it's a 4 or 5 fight deal. And
he was popping big boy. And guess what you didn't hear? You didn't hear Devin and Bill say, shit, it's only 3 fights. You didn't hear him say that.
And so just being realistic about the situation, I think there are great fights that can happen with Devin over with Top Rank right now. I think there's still great fights he can make. And so I do want to see him fight Tank. I'm passionate after I say this. I got caught up in the whole, we're going to use the Ali Act. And then that's when I realized the promoter was talking. You feel me? And once I realized that piece of it, then I said, damn, ain't no way I can say nobody ducking because a fight ain't even able to be made. Ain't nobody even negotiating the fight right now. It ain't even negotiations for the fight. And so at some point in time, we just got to keep it a buck. And I mean, I do my best to keep it a buck. You feel me? I know my brother KO does. And so I believe my brother Dose does as well. Terrence, man, it's on you. I apologize for being long-winded, bro.
Yeah, let me catch your super chat. Then you got it, Terrence. Shout out Xena360 with the $5 in the super chat. Says Devin been tied up and Tank got 4 fights at 135. So y'all saying Devin was calling Tank out when he was still at 130? Question mark. Why did Devin leave Showtime? Damn. Some tough questions. Go ahead, Terrence. We listening, bro. Floor is on you.
All right, so I just want to say this. I'm not really taking Devin Haney because I'm Shakur all the way. But anyway, 2008, February 8th of 21. What did Tim Bradley say about Tank? He said that he would beat Garcia. Was it what's his name? Garcia Ryan. He said he'll beat him, and that was 21. And I say this: Tank is bringing a lot of this on himself because Tank gets to social media and just starts talking about people. So Tim Bradley is upset because Tank said something to the effect that you can't punch and you weren't a champion. I mean, this guy has pride. So whenever you tap into someone's pride, now they're going to come for you. So Tim Bradley is coming for Tank because of what he said about Tank. So he started it. And there's a lot of things that Tank is getting to the social media, and it seems like he's starting problems. I was a big Tank fan, but Tank used to be quiet. He didn't say anything. He just went about his business in the ring. But it seems like now he's doing a lot of talking, and I think that's changing a lot of people's opinion about Tank Davis. Not about his skill set, but because he's talking a lot for no reason. There's no reason to, keep taking shots at people and don't expect to get anything in return. As far as his fighting, he's had a lot of close fights. Let's be honest here. I mean, most of even Pitbull Cruz, his latest fight, even with Rolly, these were close fights. And Tank waits too long. He's looking for the knockout. And if he's fighting a guy like Shakur, it's not going to happen. You're not knocking Shakur out. It's going to be 12-0. He's going to get whitewashed. And the same thing might happen to Devin if he's sitting there waiting for one punch. You don't get that one punch. He can't beat Devin. He can't beat Shakur. He's got to stack up. He's got to box more during the whole fight to win these fights. So that's my problem with Tank is and the boxing is that he's waiting on that one big punch, and that's not going to always happen. Now, I did want to touch on the pay-per-view numbers. I have been a proponent, and I've said this a long time with the pay-per-view numbers. When you go back when they were giving Earls and all of these pay-per-view numbers, we were talking about where you got the sources from. And just like you're alluded to, well, Rick Glazier has a reason to lie. So does the PBC. Everybody. So does Dazin. Now look at that. Also, when you talk about Rick Glazier, he also mentioned Canelo's numbers were overblown. And we're looking at the latest report says it was a $6 billion loss by Dazin. So obviously they were probably lying about pay-per-view numbers. Everybody's probably lying about these numbers. And I say this, if we want true numbers, Showtime can release the numbers. You know what? Showtime's a publicly traded company. If they release the numbers, I would be happy to accept them. I think if Fox released the numbers, we would be happy to accept them. You know why? Because if they release the numbers, they could be held accountable to those investors or the people investing in those companies. Anybody else that's saying anything about numbers, they're not accountable. So they can say anything. So we got to stop talking about numbers, and I think one of the problems, especially in this Crawford fight, is that they have built the A side based on these numbers, and this is why people keep challenging the numbers, because this is stopping the fights. While one person said, "Oh, I've sold this many pay-per-views, so I'm the A side. I want 60-40." But that's built on a fantasy, and it's not necessarily true. If we had true numbers released by the actual companies that are accountable, I think we could get these fights. But as long as you have, phony numbers coming out, well, we're never going to get these fights. And another thing, as people have said, people don't got the money anymore. When Floyd was fighting, we didn't have as much streaming is going on. Right now, there's a lot of streaming going on, and it's not hard for me to believe that fight sold 61,000 pay-per-views, and there's no knock on Tank. It's just the way the economy. We have a bad economy out here, and you got a lot of access to free fights. So why wouldn't people take it? Yeah, they can sit there saying, "Oh, I support Tank," but that don't mean they're not going to stream the fight. They might not have $80. And again, that's nothing towards Tank or any other fighter. Maybe we got to find another way to fund these fights. But pay-per-view, I mean, pretty much that's almost dead. So I can believe is a lower percentage. And again, it's not anything against Tank or any other fighter. It's just the way it is now. That's all I got. Oh, yeah, but the thing is, Knockout, I did want to debate you about Terrence Crawford. I'm waiting for a date. Let's get it on.
Lord.
And that's what I really want. I want that smoke with Terrence Crawford.
We can do that right now. Right side, go ahead and catch that super chat you wanted to catch. Go ahead.
Real quick, bro. Don't do the buzz. Don't do that, bro. Okay, it is. Y'all do what y'all do. Look, man, shout out to my brother Zenith, man. I think that's a great point Zenith brings out. You know what I'm saying? I will say this, and I've said this multiple times. I don't follow nobody purse, bro. I'm not looking at nobody pockets. I will say this though, at the current time that Devin went and when he left Showtime, shit, he did something similar to what Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade did, right? And so he went for the bag. My thing is after going for the bag, at least he fought good. So he fought a couple good fights over there. He came back and then he tried to insert himself, or he's trying to insert himself in the best position to get the best fights. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion, but I do agree with you as far as him leaving Showtime. Hey, he did that. He was fighting on Showtime. That's when we had a Showbox. You feel me? We had Showbox cards going and shit like that. So understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, yeah, Devin went for the bag. I'm not disagreeing with that. And at a young age, I see it. As we get older, or as the fighters get older, you feel me? I think that's when you got to build your legacy. And at 23 years old to go for the bag, or what? He 20? I think he's 24 now. So hell, for him to be at that age to go for the bag, he still got time to come back around, bro. So I'm not crying about nothing. Hey, it is what it is.
All right, let me catch these super chats. Devin Soner in the super chat with the $5 says, "Bro, think about it. Last couple of fights Shakur had against punchers, them fights was real technical and boring. He didn't attack at all." And then shout out to Zenith back in the super chat with the $2. He says, "Ron Katz at PBC confirmed over 400,000 buys already." Damn, Ron Katz. So that's what PBC is reporting. All right. I gotta look that up. If you got the link to that, Zenith, drop it in the chat. I want to see that. Matayo Well with the $5 in the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. He just want to show support. And I saw that super thanks you dropped on one of the videos too, Matai. I appreciate you always supporting the channel, man. Shout out to you. Kirk McCall with the $5 in the super chat says, "I call caps, Terrence, sir. They can't pay the fighters if they don't produce." I mean, I got you. All right, you said you wanted some smoke, Terrence. I got some time right now, man. How can I help you today? What kind of smoke can I provide to you, bro?
I mean, basically, I searched this web and I just so much capping going on. I don't know where you want to start.
So much capping from who?
Yeah,
from
where you want to start? All of you guys who saying Terrence ducked the fight. I mean, it's just that's preposterous to say that he ducked the fight. And I keep hearing it over and
You use
over.
the word preposterous?
Knock that.
Yeah.
Talk to me, bro. Yeah, what up, big dog?
Hey, can I give y'all
Respectful,
a top
respectful.
elbow hook on it? When it
Yeah,
comes
go ahead, please.
I mean, no, he can pick whatever he want.
debate it. Y'all debate the topic.
As long as it's Terrence Crawford, as long as it's Terrence Crawford related, because that's what he said he wanted, then yeah, I don't care.
Terrence Crawford and Spence related.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me catch your super chat again. Shout out to Devin
All right.
again. The super chat with the $2 says, "Take that Happy Meal hat off, man. Y'all leave Terrence alone, man. Y'all leave him alone. He cool, man. Terrence cool, man. Y'all leave Terrence alone. Hey, they called that shit a Burger King hat earlier. That's why I was laughing and shit. But y'all leave that man alone. He cool, man. Terrence ain't did nothing. He real respectful. He just wants some smoke. We're gonna give him the smoke that he looking for, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I don't care, bro. It's up to Terrence. Terrence, you want him to pick the topic, or if you feel more comfortable, you can pick the topic. I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean, that's the basic topic. Is he's saying that Terrence ducked the fight, I guess. So
all right, cool.
I know how.
Why don't you
fight?
Why don't you think Bud ducked the fight?
Yeah, I got it, y'all. We good. So obviously, I think he ducked. You don't think he ducked. Go ahead and tell me why he didn't duck the fight, bro. Talk your shit.
Here's the thing, though. I really wasn't prepared to debate this. I have a timeline. So the timeline is basically starts with the back and forth on social media. I think I'm going off the top of my head here. I think it started around September. So in September, I believe somebody from ESPN reported that the fight between Bud and Spence was a go around the 12th. And Spence did in his response on Twitter or on Instagram, he did a yawning. So basically, I don't want to hear that. I don't. As you know, he does cryptic messages, but I have no idea. He's saying the fight's happening, and you're yawning. So first of all, why are you yawning? Don't you want this fight? You said you want a strap season. This is the fight you wanted. I'm gonna take Terrence's belt. You didn't thumbs it up. You didn't say, yeah, let's get it on. No, you yawn as if to say, oh no, this is boring. I don't want any parts of this. So that's the first thing. So in that time frame, that started me saying, oh man, this dude probably don't want to fight. But then there was another. Then if you go into like October, I believe, there was no back and forth, nothing going on. And I think Spence had said something to the effect that I'm moving on with Terrence, with or without Terrence. So obviously, if Bud didn't want to fight, at that point, Bud would just remain silent, right? He can say nothing like Errol does all the time and just let it go. Okay, let him go on to take his fight. Everybody's saying, all of you guys are saying Bud was ducking. He didn't want to fight. But no, what happened? The next tweet was, I believe, it might have even been from an Arrow's fan. I think an Arrow fan said to Errol Spence, man, you're not saying anything. Can you please respond? Can you please respond? And then Arrow said to that, man, this is the internet. You want me to respond to something on the internet. Now, I believe this was in October. But then Terrence's sister went on his Arrow's Instagram and said, yo, we want to know too. Now here's a man that's ducking, supposedly, but yet his sister is telling Arrow, yo, what's going on, Arrow? We want to know too. Tell your fans. She said that this man did not respond. Anybody show me any response after Terrence's sister went to him at his Instagram or whatever it was? He never responded, not at all. This whole thing went through while these negotiations are going on. He's not saying nothing. He's on a sabbatical. And this is a commonplace for Arrow. He's always on a sabbatical, not saying nothing. Just like when Terrence said, "Where's the fish in the sea?" Now, he called him out when he was saying something about the sea. Again, Arrow said nothing. But we're going to stay in October around. He said nothing, nada. Now, the next the next thing that came out was Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather came out and said the fight ain't happening. Okay, and so when he said that, I'm thinking to myself, well, Errol gonna come out and say, motherfucker, you don't sign my checks. This fight is happening. This is what I'm expecting Errol to say, because I'm thinking to myself, Earl's not in partnership with no fucking Al Heyman, because Earl was saying that he basically has the same power as Al. I guess they're business partners. So I was expecting Earl to come out and say, hell no, this fight is happening. Well, again, he's on a sabbatical, says nothing. But then nothing gets said, nothing gets done. And then all of a sudden, Bud, I think Bud announces the Avedisian fight, right? He announces this fight. All of a sudden, once he announces the fight, he comes out of his sabbatical. Now that he knows Bud is fighting this other guy and unavailable, now Spence comes out and says, I didn't know that he left me hanging and he didn't say anything. Come on, man. No one believes this nonsense, bro. This man only talks.
You're right. No one believes this nonsense. Keep going.
This man
keep going, man. Hey, the grave was only 6 feet deep. That motherfucker just getting deeper, homie. Go ahead, though, bro.
Arrow only speaks, bro. Arrow only speaks when that man's not available. Now, the next time Arrow will speak,
say that again. Say that again one more time. Earl only speaks when? I want to make sure I heard you right.
When Bud is not available.
I got you. Go ahead, keep going.
That's the only time Errol speaks. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so let's get into this contract. Let's get into this contract mess. This nonsense about the contract. Okay, I think you and others are saying Bud ducked because he said he agreed to everything, right? And I'll admit that he said that, and I'll admit that he meant. He agreed to everything, but the man wants to get paid. He's not saying that I agree to everything, and by the way, the expenses can exceed be so much that I don't get any money. I don't think anybody expects him to fight for free. So even if he did misspeak when he said that, yes, he did say that I agree to everything, but he obviously wants to get paid. In order to get paid, he has to know what these expenses are and have some control of these expenses. I mean, anybody, if you're not getting a guarantee, and again, I heard Espinoza say that this is a common practice where people don't get a guarantee. But if you listen to the interview, he said, oh yeah, Floyd didn't get a guarantee. And I'm saying to myself, when? What fight? Because I don't know one fight that Floyd Mayweather didn't get a guarantee. I mean, I know fighters that, like my friend is a promoter down in Virginia. These guys don't have to wait until the gross profit of the event and then get paid based on a percentage. They're told, hey, you're going to get this amount of money. That's a guarantee. And this is people not famous like Bud or Spence, right? So it makes no sense for them to say that that Bud shouldn't have got a guarantee. And that's not common. That's definitely not common. Every PBC fighter got a guarantee. This is what I'm writing, the Bud rule. So this was a Bud rule where they were trying to get out of the fight by not offering Terrence a guarantee. But still, he said, okay, I'll take it. I'm still going to fight you. I just need some control over the expenses. And yes, approval of some expenses. I mean, Espinoza says, oh, well, he don't know nothing about the TV contracts. Well, y'all can negotiate that. I'm pretty sure if Terrence has two lawyers, like he said, that the lawyers would say to Terrence, okay, yes, this is an industry standard with regard to a TV contract. So I'm sure all of that stuff could be ironed out. What they were getting at was these crazy expenses that they might take advantage of Terrence in that fight. I liken this to a kid in a lemonade stand. If a kid in a lemonade stand says, "Oh yeah, brother, I'm gonna give you 35% of the profits if at the end of the night. So he works all day long. And he says, okay. So he looks in the register, it's $100. He says, oh, I'm gonna get $35. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, brother, but I forgot to tell you we gotta take out the expenses. I had to pay for the picture, that cost $10. I put it on Facebook, that cost me another $10. By the time my man, and then he says, oh, well, you know what? The expenses was $40. I'm sorry, brother, kid, but you don't get paid today. This is where what Terrence was arguing about. He wanted to make sure the bullshit expenses he had an opportunity to approve or not approve. And like I said before, this fight wasn't happening anyway because Floyd Mayweather said it wasn't happening. Even if Terrence would have agreed to every single thing, even to the expenses, the fight wasn't happening. Floyd said it wasn't happening. And Errol never refuted Floyd. No one refuted Floyd.
You're starting to say some of the same stuff, brother.
No. I understand I'm saying it, but I'm just saying since no one refuted Floyd, I'm just saying with regards to if you're going to use the expenses argument as the reason the fight didn't happen, I just want you to be clear that the fight wasn't happening because Floyd Mayweather said it wasn't happening. He never mentioned anything about expenses as being the reason the fight wasn't happening. He never mentioned any. He just said it might happen in the future, and that's it. So, I mean, I'll stop there, and you can go ahead.
All right, bro.
I just want to say one thing before you cook, KO. I want to say one thing.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all probably want to watch other episodes so we don't repeat the same topics. Respectfully. I'm just saying.
I bet, bro. So I heard a lot of shit. We just gonna run them down, man. You said Spence yawned at the ESPN report when they said that the fight was done, and you alluded to that it showed that he didn't want the fight. He yawned because he knew that motherfucker Mike Copper didn't know what the fuck that he was talking about, not because he didn't want the fight. If he didn't want the fight, his promotional company wouldn't be sending Terrence Crawford offers to try to make the fight. Then you talked about Spence moving on with or without Terrence Crawford. That was a bluff going wrong because we clearly see that he didn't move on. If you look at both of them, Spence said that he was going to fight with or without Terrence Bud Crawford, but Terrence Bud Crawford actually went and fought without Errol Spence Jr. So he's the one that actually moved on. Spence and his team said that, trying to call Terrence Bud Crawford's bluff to get him to sign so they could actually make the fight. Now you said Crawford's sister wanted Errol Spence to respond, and that Letitia Crawford went on Errol Spence's Instagram or some shit like that, and she wanted Errol to respond. Why in the hell is your sister talking for you? Why is your sister showing more aggression than you are with making the fight? I don't know why Errol should respond to a woman. That ain't his place. Why do you need to respond to somebody when you're clearly sending them offers to fight? Then you said Spence said nothing to Letitia Crawford, and I repeat, why would you say anything to Letitia Crawford if she ain't got shit to do with the negotiations and you ain't fighting her? She just talking shit for her brother. Then you said Floyd said the fight not happened and proceeded to cap and say that no one rebutted Floyd. But I distinctly remember Errol Spence saying Floyd don't run my career. Floyd don't know what's going on with me. So he don't run my career in no way, shape, or form. So he let it be known a long time ago that Floyd Mayweather ain't got shit to do with Errol Spence. It's like y'all want him to say the same shit over and over and over again. Then you capped and messed up your entire timeline, good brother. You said Bud announced his fight. Earl came out of Siberia or came out of sabbatical was your exact words. I'm sorry. After Bud announced his fight, Errol Spence didn't say a motherfucking thing. As a matter of fact, Bud announced his fights. Everybody shitted on him for 2 weeks straight. Then he came with that bullshit ass IG video, lying, capping. We'll get into that because I ain't even really laid down my points yet. I'm just cooking everything that you just sent and sending that shit in the trash can where it belongs. That is not what happened. Spence did not say anything after Bud announced his fight. It was Bud who said something first because he knew he had fucked up. He knew he had ducked. So Bud announced his fight, and then exactly 2 weeks later, he came with that bullshit Instagram post trying to explain himself away as to why the fight didn't happen. And then Errol Spence responded to that. So, you tried that one, but that just wasn't true either. And over here, we don't win debates by saying a lot of things that are cap and we've already caught like 4 or 5 things that you capped on. Then you made the funniest shit ever. You said Earl only speaks when Bud isn't available. Was Bud Crawford available when Earl Spence got in the ring after Yordenis Ugas fight and said, Terrence, I'm coming to get that motherfucking belt? Everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next. Wasn't Bud available then when Earl Spence said his name? I could have sworn Bud was available because he didn't have a fight signed. He didn't have any negotiations going on. So the fact that you would even get up in front of the people, in front of the 181 people that are watching this live stream right now, and lie and say that Earl Spence only calls Terrence Crawford's name when Terrence Crawford is not available to fight is a 100%, 1,000% flat out bold-faced lie. The man called the man out, and on April 16th, the same day that he fought motherfucking Yordenis Ugas, he went in the ring after the fight and said, I only want to fight Terrence Crawford next. Terrence, I'm coming to get that motherfucking belt. Seems like Terrence Crawford was pretty available to me because he didn't announce a fight for 6 months until after that call out. So that too, sir, was a motherfucking lie. Then you admitted that he agreed to everything, then tried to proceed to tell me what he really meant. Well, you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that, bro. You know, I will admit he did say he agreed to everything, but what he meant was, really this, that like he had agreed to everything, but not really because he really needed something else. Nah, bro, you can't put words in these fighters' mouth, good brother. You can't put words in their mouth. You can't try to tell me what they meant, homie. You got to say what they actually said. We go off facts over here, not your interpretation trying to cap for one of your favorite fighters. I assume he's your favorite fighter. Your name is Terrence Best Videos, or maybe Terrence is really your real name. I don't know, bro. I don't mean no disrespect. But that too was some cap, some speculation, and some opinions. You know what I'm talking about? But we going to keep it moving because, again, I'm just rebutting, bro. I ain't really cooked on what I got to say. I just, I caught a few things that you said that I felt like needed to be addressed, bro. Then you said, you got a friend that's a promoter and they all get guarantees. Which one of your friends is promoting a fight this big? Which one of your friends has ever done a multi-million-dollar deal in boxing? If you got a friend that's done that, I need their name in the fight. Otherwise, you got to prove that shit, bro. You got to prove that shit. What's the promoter name? What's the fighter name? And have they ever negotiated a deal anywhere close to this level? I don't know why you tried to bring up your friend. If you're going to plug your friend, you could at the least like say his name and let people know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? He might become more popular. Drop his social media or something next time. You can't just say you got a friend. You know what? I know why you did that shit, though. I know why you did that shit, because you a Bud Crawford fan, bro. I know why you did that shit, because Bud Crawford, he do that same shit. Well, I told him, you know what I'm saying? I told Al Heyman that they know you, Al. I got these people over here with this money. They say they know you, Al. They say they know you, Al. You did that same type of shit. Well, I got this friend over here, you know what I'm saying, promoting these fights and shit. They get guarantees and shit. All right, cool. If that's the case, I ain't saying you lying, but could we please know his name, and can we please know what fights he has ever done that are on this scale? Because if not, I don't really care about you having a friend that's in the business. Now, you said that they were the ones trying to get out the fight. We're going to address that when we get to actually making our points. Then you said he has to have the ability to approve expenses to get paid. That's a flat out 100%, 1,000% lie. No one needs to be able to approve expenses to get paid. In order to get paid on a no guarantee net revenue deal, all you need to do is make more money than you spend and you get paid. You don't need to approve expenses to get paid. You just need to have the promotion, to have the event, make enough money to where y'all can pay all your expenses, and then both fighters get paid. He does not need the ability to approve expenses to get paid, nor does he even deserve the ability to approve expenses in order to get paid, because I be damned, he ain't putting no money up. He ain't putting no money up at all. The brother is, all he's doing is bringing himself to the fight. He ain't paying for no microphones. He ain't paying for no hotels. He ain't passing out no press passes. He ain't putting up no site fees. He ain't booking the venue. He ain't paying the vendors. He ain't booking the damn lobby for the goddamn press conferences. He ain't putting up no money. So why should you approve any expenses that you are not paying for? The shit don't make sense. If you come to my house right now, my Dallas Cowboys about to beat the shit out the San Francisco 49ers. We about to do them bad on Sunday. And I got my brother-in-law in here, and I'm cooking you so bad, bro. I'm talking shit to him at the same time because he back there listening and laughing at you right now. I'm cooking you so bad that I'm just going to talk to him at the same time to talk shit about the game that we got going on this Sunday. But I'm getting to the point of, bro, him approving expenses is like my brother-in-law coming over here and I'm paying for everything. We have a fight party on Sunday and I put the damn nacho money up. I buy the goddamn pizza. I put up the goddamn drinks and shit. I'm buying the soda pop. I'm getting the ice cream. I'm getting everything for the fucking party. That's like my brother-in-law coming over and be like, say, bro, hey, man, how much did that shit cost? Oh, man, that pizza you got, that shit cost too much, bro. That shit cost too much. You need to go get a cheaper pizza. Knockout. Go get you a cheaper pizza. But, bro, you didn't pay for shit. I know, but I need the ability to approve expenses. But, bro, you didn't put in on them, but I need the ability to approve expenses. So that shit don't make sense, and you don't even need to approve them to get paid. So that, sir, was a motherfucking lie. So that's your whole argument wrapped up in the bow, sent back to you, and throw that shit in the trash can. Now let's talk about this man ducking. I don't care what you tell me, bro. At the end of the day, the man had an offer on the table to fight Errol Spence. He had another offer on the table to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. To fight David Avenesian. He looked at both of them offers. He said, this offer over here is the biggest legacy fight I could ever have in my career. This offer over here is the chance for me to make history. I could make history and become the 2-time undisputed champion in 2 separate weight classes. The only man to do that shit in the 4-belt era. The only other person other than Clarissa Shields to ever do that shit. All I got to do is I got to sign on the dotted line to fight motherfucking Errol Spence. Or I could go over here and I could sign this other contract over here and I could sign to fight motherfucking David Avenesian. He give me the ability to do a voluntary defense. He give me the ability to fight a motherfucker that got knocked out by a motherfucker that I already knocked out. I'm going to look at these options and I'm going to say, well, shit, just give me the voluntary title defense then. That, sir, is a motherfucking duck. And the last thing you brought up was some no guarantee shit, right? You talked about no guarantees. Well, last I checked, Errol Spence ain't getting no motherfucking guarantee either. But he signed his shit. Errol Spence ain't getting no motherfucking guarantee either. But he was ready to fight, though. So how you gonna sit up here and talk about no guarantee, talk about all this extra shit, and the man said he agreed to it but didn't sign it, in the same shit that you complaining that he didn't get? Earl didn't get that shit either. So how can we make excuses for Bud not signing on the motherfucking contract and on the dotted line? And furthermore, bro, I could just keep going. I'm just going to keep going because at this point, I'm just practicing, dog. Like, this man was negotiating with them at the same time. I don't know how your brain work. I don't know how your mind work, but all I know is this. I got right side in the back right now. If I'm negotiating the fight with right side and I'm negotiating the fight with you, Terrence, and I tell you everything that right side is offering me, and I don't tell right side shit about you, it's safe to say and it's safe to assume that I'm really trying to do business with you because I'm telling you everything. That's what Bud Crawford did. He went over there to BLK Prime. He was talking to them since May out his own mouth. He was talking to them at the same time that he was talking to PBC out his own mouth. He admitted out his own mouth that he didn't tell PBC shit about BLK Prime. And so with that being said, he told BLK Prime everything with PBC. So if I'm talking to BLK Prime and I tell them every motherfucking thing, and I'm talking to PBC and I tell them nothing, who am I really trying to do business with? The people that I'm being upfront with, and remember, here goes that word, transparent with, the same shit that he was asking for. Who the fuck am I trying to make the deal with? The people that I'm telling everything to, or the people that I'm hiding shit from? Everybody in their right mind know that you trying to do business with the person that you were telling everything to, bro. So he did that shit. Then at the last minute, he pulls out. Didn't nobody know that shit. You a Terrence Crawford fan, and you put your hand on the Bible and tell me that you knew he was fighting David Avenesian. You damn sure didn't. His own spit bucket holder, the dude that hold his goddamn spit bucket that be capping for him, capping for his ass. Bernie the Boxer went on live and told everybody, Champ told me the fight is done. Champ told me the fight is done. Champ told us the fight is done. Y'all get your tickets. Get your tickets. The fight is done, everybody. He even got that man lying. He didn't know that this nigga was fighting David Avenesian. You didn't know that he was fighting David Avenesian. No one in the world knew he was fighting David Avenesian other than Terrence Crawford and the people closest to him, his goddamn self, bro. So you try to explain to me and you try to get up here and explain to the people how this man could talk to them at the same motherfucking time and not tell PBC nothing, but tell BLK Prime everything. How this man could get up here and pull out of the fight, have a contract in his lap to fight Earl, but sign to fight somebody else, and how he could have the same type of deal, the same structure that Earl Spence got. You tell me how he could have all of that shit, fight somebody else, and then that shit not be a duck. This nigga is a duck. He's a super duck. He's Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales. Just a duck, goose ass motherfucker, man. And that's all I got. Your body. Shit's over with.
Oh, I know. I don't get a rebuttal.
I'm done. You can say what you want. I'm done.
Okay,
I ain't nothing to say.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. Okay. Let me just. Well, you don't have to respond. I'm just gonna say my piece and let the people decide what they want.
Right side. I'm gonna bring you up right side, because after this we giving last words and the show over, bro.
Okay.
And this time, and not to cut you short, bro, but since I'm not gonna respond back to you because I don't feel like I need to,
Right.
just go for a couple minutes, bro. You can't talk as long as you talked last time. I gotta wrap the show.
All right. This it's gonna be quick. This is something for you to think about. You said it was a contract. I want to know, where was the fight? Where was this fight? Who was sponsoring the fight? When was the contract sent? What was the date of the fight? How much was Bud going to actually get paid? You said all of this is clear, so I would hope that you are able to answer those. You said so with regards to Al Spence, Al is with Al Heyman, so if it is a gross amount, that's his guy. Of course, he's going to get paid. Bud is not with Al, so he might screw Bud. So of course, that's going to be different. On the Brian Custard show, Al said, 70-30. I'm laughing. And he was laughing and saying that was ridiculous. Yet he signed a contract where it was pretty much the same split that he said that was a joke. So again, we're questioning him. You said that he was negotiating with Black Prime, whatever, BLK Prime, and that showed that that he didn't want the fight. That's ridiculous. If you're telling Black Prime, BLK Prime, hey, these guys are screwing me over, wouldn't they be less likely to give you a good contract? That makes no sense. Why would they give you a better contract if you're telling them that the PBC is screwing you over? Come on, then you're making no sense. And then finally, Blue Blood confirmed that this fight was made in 2 weeks. Now, you can either believe Blue Blood or you don't have to believe Blue Blood, but this was not something that Bud wanted. It happened in 2 weeks because they were bullshitting him the whole time. And I'm going to just stop there since I know you got to go. But
no, you good, bro. Hey, I appreciate you coming up. If you want to schedule a debate in the TKO debate series, bro, my email is in the description, man. But we'll let the people think what they think, man. I appreciate the conversation, man. I hope it's no disrespect, but
disrespect.
It is what it is.
We need more time for this because
we can get it.
Honestly,
bro, we don't need more time. Hey, Terrence, we do not need more time, bro.
I didn't
don't need more time, but if you want it, we don't need more time. It will only get worse, bro. Because I have a rebuttal for everything, but I'm being very nice to you, bro.
Okay,
that shit real easy. But if you want it, I ain't turning no fades. All you gotta do is email me. We can set it up, bro. Just shoot me an email, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. It's in the description. And we can get it popping. If you got a channel, go ahead and plug your channel. If you got social media, go ahead and plug your social media, man. Go ahead and get your last words, bro.
Oh, like I said, thanks for giving me the opportunity. I definitely look forward to that challenge, and I'll have responses to everything. It's just that, like I told you in the beginning, I wasn't prepared to do any debate today, but hey, I'll be ready. So
already, yeah, bro. Just hit me up, or you know what, bro? You don't even have to hit me up. Go ahead whenever you ready. Come with your notes, come with whatever. I don't need no notice or whatever. You can just let me know you want to debate, and I'll have you hop up, and we can get it popping whenever you ready, bro.
All right, bro. Thanks, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
You too.
Right side. Go ahead and get your last words, man.
God Damn. Shit. Shit. Shout out to the brother, the great brother, man. That was a great brother right there. He's standing on his square, right? And he's standing on his square. It is what it is. Man, shout out to you, KO, man. I'm moving forward. I don't know what to say anymore. Have a great night, man. Shout out to Miss Knockout Boxing as always. Shout out to the
Hey, I gotta go watch this show. I don't usually watch my shows back, bro, but this is when I might have to watch it.
You're gonna love this, and you're gonna love this one. We'll talk about it some other time. But man, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody who joined the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I really don't have too much right now. I don't know. I'm kind of in shock right now. Don't do that to me.
Why are you in shock, bro?
KO,
No. Why are you in shock, bro?
Listen, brother. I'm not a part. I'm not gonna be a part of criminal activity, right? I'm not gonna be a manslaughter, whether it's manslaughter, homicide, first degree murder, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna be a part of it. I'm not a witness. I'm not an associate. I have nothing to do. Take me off the panel, goddammit. Take me off because the shit got ugly fast, and that's respectful. That's respectful to the brother. I got a lot of love for the brother.
I let them talk though. They try to tell me that I be muting people, bro.
No. You let them talk. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? Goddamn. I mean, he did. Shout out to the brother for standing on his square as well. Shout out to him. And now it don't even matter what I think. I just don't. Hey, kick me off next time, respectfully. You know, hey, I'm not a part of that shit right there, man. But nah, man. Fantastic show as always, KO. You know, I'm rocking with you, man. I gotta see, man. My Cowboy show is screwing with me right now, bro. I be getting other things coming up on me, but we definitely, I believe we're gonna do our Cowboy show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? KO, I need you. I gotta catch you. I'm gonna have a panel of Cowboy fans looking for 4 different Cowboy fans or three other Cowboy fans.
Just
you're definitely one of them. And we'll definitely be trying to put that together after the season. We won't be doing it before the season, but man, shout out to you, bro. Y'all make sure I go sub to Dub Right Side, man, and much love. Shout out to Miss KO as always for always allowing us to have a moment of your time. And damn, the grease was hot, and you dropped the motherfucking fish. Respectfully, of course, respectfully.
Appreciate you, bro. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Shout out Xena360 with the $5 in the super chat. He say Scrooge McDuck, Daffy Duck, Darkwing Duck. That clip needs to be a part of your intro. I'm in tears, fam. I'm gonna try to get somebody to clip it for me. I thought that was pretty cool. In the building asked me to read his comment. He says, "We don't believe blue blood over here." I mean, I ain't say that, bro. Like, I just when it come to this Terrence Crawford situation, I just need corroborating information, bro. Like, it ain't nothing against him, but I just know he get money off of that, bro. So just like I know Bob Arum getting money off of Loma, just like I know that Al Heyman, if he was to talk, Al Heyman is getting money off of his PBC fighters. Eddie Hearn is getting money off of his DAZN fighters. When you speak on someone that you're getting money off of, bro, I just need corroborating stories. So I ain't saying that, bro, but yes, bro. Like, if you come to me telling me what Blue Blood said about a Crawford situation and BLK Prime, bro, I just need I gotta hear it from someone else too. And that's no shade, no disrespect to him. That man need to get his bag. He need to get his money. I ain't got no knock on that shit. But when it come to Crawford and it come to BLK Prime and shit, I know that he got a bag for that, and that's a damn good bag. Shit, he was announcing a pound for pound fight. He was doing the scorecards for a pound for pound fight. Big ups to that shit. I'm just not listening when it come to Terrence Crawford and shit like that, bro. So that's where I'm at with it, bro. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Omega. He says, when KO poured another glass of wine, I knew it was gonna end badly. Say, bro, it is what it is, man. You know what we do. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Miss Knockout, man. Everybody that came through. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Big Money Walk Daddy Ice in the building. Philly Zoe, Terrence Best Videos that came up and kicked it with us. Right Side that came up and kicked it with us. Big Dose that came up here and kicked it with us, man. Blessed Two Fish, Sheena, Mike Biggs Boxing, Southwest Cartel King, Warriors Boxing, Roderick Thompson with the caskets. Hey, man, that's BF thing. I appreciate that, man. You know, BF, he be dropping caskets over there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do things my way, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that shit, man. And I hope more people will come over here and get the smoke because I'm open to any debate anytime. If they want to get it right here, if they want to schedule it, y'all know we with whatever, bro. Seattle Rick 206 in the building, Eric R in the building, Big Ray, appreciate y'all. Right side as always. In the building, boxing, the Darius Warren. Who else we got in the building? Mr. Mechanical, Gizmo Doug, y'all crazy as hell. Key Hype, Sheena. Let me see here. Everybody, man, I appreciate y'all. Dank Father. If he dies, he dies. I'm just working, bro. Slick T in the building, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hit the like button on your way out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. If you don't do nothing else this weekend, watch boxing. I got some members only prediction videos that dropped yesterday that's gonna become available to the public tonight. I just dropped our last prediction video of the week to the members of the channel. Everybody else will get that one tomorrow sometime. But these other videos will drop for you today, and the members had them since yesterday. So join the channel for exclusive content, man. We working over here, man. Philly Zoe, get out of here. You better hope that your Eagles don't get whooped, bro. That's all I got to tell you. But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out again to Miss KO, man. I appreciate you, baby. I'll be back there in the room in un momento. See you in a minute. And everybody else, I see y'all next week, Wednesday. Don't forget, we got the debate going down Wednesday night, 7:30. The show will start. Debate starts shortly after that. We got BFTV Boxing versus Boxiana the Menace from Queens of the Ring. So we're going to keep this thing popping and keep taking boxing talk to the next level. Appreciate everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.